I'm in second place in points against in terms of the least amount of people scoring on my team. I've been putting up big points against people putting up little points, so all 4 of my victories have been blowouts.
Hey, you know what? That's still fucking badass, though.
Yeah, dude, as long as I can get into the playoffs, that's all I care about.
A
Especially,
sponsor
you know what?
banner.
Especially,
Whoa.
we're live. Woo, Hank Hill's here.
Oh, it's because
What'd you click?
you're not on that. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Crushing Cans podcast show. I'm Jake Thomas.
And I'm Colin.
And tonight, we're watching UFC Fight Night Vegas. Or no, not Vegas.
We're in Fight Island.
Fight Island 5.
Fight Island.
Marlon Moraes versus Cory Sandhagen. It's been a great undercard. But before we get into that, I want to talk to you about the beer that we're drinking. What we're drinking tonight is a seasonal beer from Fort George Brewery called Farmers Annuary. I'm pretty excited about this one. It's got a decent alcohol content at 7.2% alcohol. What do you think so far? You were looking a little bit into the information online.
I like Fort George Brewing. It's one of my favorite breweries here in the Northwest. You already know that.
Yep.
We've done a couple of their beers recently, so I'm excited to crack into this one and give it a shot.
Yeah. So one thing that I really do like, though, is they also give credit to the artist on the cans. This one right here, who was this one by?
Yeah.
You had the information pulled up.
This one actually tells you right here, the illustrations are by a man named Will Elias, and the design is from is called Plasm.
Yeah, and in this beer right here, this was a collaboration, actually. They had hops from another...
Crosby Hops.
Yep, Crosby Hops. So this is a collaboration beer. Let's jump into it. You ready?
Yeah, let's crack it open.
Let's crack these cans. Ooh,
Smells
like
really
that.
good.
Good hoppy smell.
Smells
there.
good. Kind of nutty at first.
Ooh, I like that.
It's got a little good fruity finish though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you were worried a little bit about that grapefruit.
It was described with a little
still,
grapefruit.
well, I could feel the grapefruit, but
yeah, it's not bad though.
not bad though. I
Not
like
bad.
it.
I like
it. So this one's only available August through October.
Yep.
With it being October, we wanted to make sure we tried it before it went out of season here.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump into this real quick. On the undercard, so the night started out with oh, you knocked that onto
Dump it
my
that way.
computer.
Dump it that way.
He knocked it onto my computer. Hold that
Just
like
keep
that.
tilted it up.
Hold that.
We're good.
Oh,
Lift up my USB cord too.
Oh, you didn't even drink yet.
I know. I didn't even get a chance. I was trying to grab it. Anyway, I was doing it without looking, and I fucking nailed it.
So why
All
don't
right.
you take into it real quick? Talk
All right.
about these fights first.
So before we jump into that, after this little fiasco here, hopefully we're safe. Hopefully nothing stopped recording. Can't tell.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing yet, but I gotta
Let's see if we're still going. I gotta check this. Let me check the live.
Still going on here.
We're still going. All right. Technical difficulties, but Tagir Ulanbekov. I don't know. I missed this fight. The first couple fights we didn't really get to watch. Jake thought they started at 3, so he didn't jump on there, even though they started at 2 p.m. Pacific.
Yep.
But I had
on there. It said on there.
You said it, on the UFC page they said 3.
Said 3:00.
But Jake had I don't know who'd you have for the first fight, because I had Ulanbekov by submission. That fight ended up going to a decision.
Well, I had Bekov by a knockout in round 2, and that one went to decision, but it was a correct pick for both of us. So it started off the night good for us, even if I missed that fight.
Yeah, it started off good. I didn't really get to watch it, so can't talk too much about it. I did kind of jump in there mid-third round, but it wasn't enough to determine who's the winner
Can't
from
believe
that.
I had a towel over there, too.
That was a little weird. And then you move on to Tracy Cortez defeats Stephanie Egger in the 3rd round. I picked Cortez to win by decision.
I picked Cortez to win by decision.
And it
turned to be perfect.
Yeah, and I just figured she would go out there and dominate the wrestling game. And that's really what happened.
Pretty much what I thought would happen, and
So.
that's what happened. Man, I'm excited about this main event.
And Chikadze versus Morales, next fight. How'd you pick that one?
I picked Chikadze by decision.
Same here.
Honestly, though, it looked like he was trying to knock him out. And,
Yeah, I think he was going for that first finish.
And they were talking about, apparently he'd spent some time training with Mike Tyson going into this fight. So, they have one of the same striking coaches. I think it's Rafael Cadero is the striking coach. But yeah, so he came in looking to land big punches and big bombs, and he landed some big punches. But it wasn't enough.
Yeah, they both landed some really good shots.
Yeah, Morales is tough, though, man. He got hit with some big punches, and he got hit early on. With some
Not only is Morales tough, I've just kind of and he was making his 145 debut.
Mm-hmm.
He was coming down in weight. So my thing is I was looking at Chikadze, and we've seen a lot of his fights, how hyped he was, and he has not been able to put away the top competition.
No.
And he's arguably lost a couple of those fights. So I did not think he was going to be able to put away Morales. I was a little bit worried Morales might put him away a couple times there, and but Chikadze ended up getting that decision.
Worked out good for us.
This next fight was really fun.
Yeah, this was an awesome fight. So the next one was Ali Al-Kaisi versus Tony Kelly. This turned out to be a banger. What did you have? Who did you have picked?
I had Al-Kaisi by submission in the second round, which was real crazy because he almost finished in the first, and then he almost got finished in the first.
I thought that I had him picked by submission in the second round, but I actually marked him for knockout in the second round. And then in the second round, I'm over here like, damn it, I thought I had him picked to win by submission. He actually clips Tony Kelly, rocks Tony Kelly.
Yes, he did.
And so I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And then Tony Kelly clips Al-Kaisi, and it was a crazy back and forth scrap. There was a couple of times it was hard for me to choose what round or who won the round.
Yeah.
But, what were you going to give it to Al-Kaisi for the attempt on the guillotine with his striking, or were you going to give it to Tony Kelly with his attempt on that armbar in that last minute there?
Well, me, you, and two of the refs all gave the first round to Al-Kaisi.
Al-Kaisi, yes.
He just did more throughout the whole round, and then I feel like the threat attempts to finish was pretty even right there towards the end. And then the second round, I missed that one. I was on my way over here. I was actually getting out of my car in the middle of the second round. So,
it was a good round. But then we went into the third round, and that was another wicked round.
Yeah, really fun. Al-Kaisi almost got put to sleep in that third round.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came back.
Came back. He rocked Tony Kelly a little bit. Tony Kelly rocked him. They were slugging it out. They had a good ground fight there a little bit.
Yeah, it was just a really fun fight overall.
Super fun.
I think, with the adrenaline going the way it was going, I don't think Al-Kaisi meant any disrespect at the end. Because at the end of the fight, he went up there, and I think Al-Kaisi was just excited.
We just had a good fight. We might have won. We might have made $50K.
Yeah, he was going over there to congratulate and kind of like, dude, thanks for putting on a good fight. We just, that's a potential fight of the night right there. That's some bonuses. And Tony Kelly took it as disrespect and pushed Al-Kaisi and then started talking shit, saying you ran the whole fight, which I completely disagree with. There was one point where he did kind of run, and I said it was in the third round, and I was like, you can't do that if you're trying to win a round, especially after getting dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Let me check that.
But
see if we're still going up there.
We're still going. See,
cool.
We're still going.
Perfect.
We're good.
I was looking at your chat right there, so I make sure for sure.
And then, so that was actually my first loss.
And that was my first loss, too.
I'm 3-1 at that point.
And I am 3-1 as well.
And then we move on.
I have 2 decision perfects at that point.
I'm not even worried about that, man. We move on to Joaquin Buckley versus Impa Kasagande.
Oh, man. So I had Kasagane, and you had Kasagane picked to win by decision.
We had Impa by decision. I told you before the fight started, though, that I was worried about Buckley striking.
Yeah, well, and Buckley clipped Kasagane early.
Clipped
Looked
him
like
early.
He was going to finish him real
against
fast.
The cage there real quick.
In the beginning of the first round. And then Kasagane
clipped Buckley. It was close. It was fun.
He had him a little bit wobbly there.
And then the highlight of the year comes in. Probably highlight of the decade.
Probably the
maybe
knockout
one
of the decade. Oh, my
One of the best knockouts you'll ever see.
What was, a really good kick was that Terry Edom got knocked out by Edson Barboza.
With the spinning wheel kick?
With the spinning wheel kick. This might be a little bit better than that one.
I kind of like this one better. I think
this had more style points.
And the dramatic effect, because after Impa catches the kick.
Yeah.
And then Buckley just jumps and spins and kicks him right in the face.
And it's like
it's just a slow fall.
It's like
he's looking up at the ceiling, his eyes are rolled back, and he just
crazy.
Boom, slow falls. It was beautiful. The whole thing was crazy. I'm
not even mad that I lost that one, to be honest. I'm not mad.
You know what I am mad about? We missed an opportunity for a reaction video on that one because we were not recording.
Yep. We got to start doing this in the prelims. We didn't go live
dude,
for the prelims
that was such a sick knockout, though.
Oh, man, it was wicked. It was crazy.
If you didn't tune into that fight, dude, I'm sure you've probably seen the knockout by now because it's all over social media everywhere.
It was crazy. All right, so then we move on to the next one. This was Chris Daukaus versus Rodrigo Nascimento. I had Daukaus picked to knock him out in round 3. You actually got a perfect.
Daukaus round 1, baby. I picked Daukaus round 1 last time, and he didn't let me down, so I rocked with my boy again.
I thought, Nascimento would be able to maybe control some of the grappling and slow down the striking, but Daukaus took him out real fast.
Yeah. I think, what's crazy is a
45
lot of
seconds.
people really went against Daukaus in this. I think like 90% of the picks or something were for Nascimento.
Yeah.
He was the favorite, too, so
Crazy.
Really weird.
But I'm glad we both got the W on that one.
Yeah, got the W
Then
after
we move on
2
to the
losses.
Tom Breeze versus KB Bueller fight. A lot of people, in our group in particular, I think everybody but one person in our group picked
Had Breeze by
Breeze to
decision.
win by decision. And so I think that was probably the popular one overall in general.
Yeah.
But it didn't take that long. It took 1 minute and 42 seconds. And Tom Breeze knocked out KB Bueller. Straight right.
It was a pretty quick, pretty fun
It
fight.
was awesome. It was fun. So that was another correct pick for us. No bonus points on that one.
Yeah. So before we get this Yusuf Zalal fight started here, we'll take a look at the standings. There's Squirt Generals in first place, 425 points, and he's currently ranked 37th in the world right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. 37th in the world, but
he only made 11 picks on the night. There's 13 fights, not 11. This is not your standard 11 fight card. So he's going to have some issues when, with these other fights coming up.
Round 1, Zalal versus Tapuria.
Yeah.
4 minutes, 40 seconds. All right, keep going. Sorry.
And let's just round out the top 5 real quick. We have C-Mac, which is me. I'm in second place with 350, tied with Townsy. Townsie's having a good card tonight. Bueno Knight there in 4th place. And Jake, you're in 5th place currently right now.
Yeah, so we're both top 5 right now, so that's good. Yeah. 3 of our, I guess the only one not in the top 5 for our siblings is
Heather,
who's down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just had to point that out.
So Zalal seems to be on the retreat most of the time right now.
Yeah, Tapuria's controlling the center there.
Tapuria's winging too.
Ooh, good head kick there, but partially blocked.
It was definitely partially blocked. I want to see Zalal get this to the ground because that's his bread and butter.
He's been fun to watch.
He's been really fun, especially this year.
Yeah.
This year
Absolutely.
he's put on some
He's
shows.
got to keep moving like the nice boxing too, though.
Dude, he's getting his angling is nice, getting in and out. I feel like this Tapuria guy's got some power though, because he is just winging it.
He does. He's got good hands.
Perez Duplessis, and how do you see that fight going? Marcus Perez versus Duplessis.
Duplessis is gonna finish him.
Yeah, I agree. I think I've got. Let me take a look at what I got. I'm pretty sure I picked Duplessis by knockout in like the second round. Round 2, yeah. I've got Duplessis knockout round 2. Perez is good. He's a good submission guy if he gets it down to the ground.
Yeah.
He's got some good
too
jits.
wild. He's too wild. Leaves himself a little bit too open. I've got him picked to get knocked out in round 2 as well. So, we'll see what happens right now. Tapuria's in, pressuring against the fence right now against Zalal.
This might be a bad idea for him if he's going to try to take Zalal down.
Yeah. Zalal already looking to looks like he's setting up maybe. Oh, nope. Transitions to a body lock.
Refs had to slap his hand away from the cage. I'm not familiar with Tapuria's ground game. Maybe he is good enough to hang with Zalal there. But Tapuria with a nice trip throw. He lands right inside control. And he goes straight into the mount. Ooh.
Fast.
That was wicked quick. See how Zalal works off his back here, because usually Zalal's on the offensive on the ground.
Yeah, so he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
So he is a black belt, so he can hang.
Yeah, so him and his brother, they're both from Georgia. Actually, the first 2 Georgian black belts in the
Dude, he looks like he's going to get Zalal.
In the country's history.
He's got the arm under, taking the back.
He also got
you
his
said
black
in
belt
their country's history?
Yeah.
Which country is he? Georgia?
Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, it also only took him 8 years to get
So
his
is he
black belt.
the second Georgian fighter on the card tonight? Isn't Al-Casey Georgian?
Al-Casey's Jordan.
Jordan. Okay, so
Yeah.
Georgian and Jordan, or
Yeah.
Jordan. They're,
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so he claims Spain, even though he's from Jordan. I don't know. Maybe they moved there when they were young. I think they did. They moved there when they were young. He was like 15.
He's going for that, dude. He is going. Oh my gosh, he's making Zalal look like an amateur right now. This
good,
Topuria guy is really impressing me with his grappling.
Although if Zalal can walk
Zalal's walking
around,
that cage.
Nice adjustment right there from Topuria.
Very nice. And he goes into half guard right now. Now he can hold him here. But he might squeeze his arms out, though. Zalal knows. Zalal's not worried, though. That's the thing is.
Well, he's just got to stay.
Oh, that's deep,
that's
though.
deep.
Dude, he snapped that in so quick.
Where's Zalal going to go?
He's trying to roll out, but
I don't know.
He's got nowhere to go now.
That's not the right way to go,
He's
though.
stuck.
Oh, my God.
He's got 1 minute, and he's still fighting
Beautiful. Beautiful. We might get a submission of the year and a knockout of the... Oh, no, he's going to get out of that. I think he'll get out of that one.
He's just got to keep turning. He's got that fence right next to him. That might hurt him. Keep going.
No, as long as they don't go like closer to hip, that's where it's going to be more troublesome. Zalal's just got to keep his hips away from Topuria's
And Zalal rolls out. Yes.
Oh, but he can go north-south on it. What can he do?
Dude,
He goes to take the back. He takes the back of Zalal. He takes Zalal's back.
Smothering Zalal.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, Topuria, I see you.
Yes.
I see you. And Zalal is out. All right. Now, the question going into the second round is how tired are his arms?
Right.
Because he was squeezing.
We got to fight.
All right.
Oh, not enough time.
Nope, not enough time. So that's 10-9.
Yeah, Topuria.
I mean, could you consider that a 10-8? I mean, he dominated the grappling that whole round.
I don't think it's 10-8. I don't think so. I think Zalal did enough to keep it at a 10-9.
I don't know. That's going to be crazy close.
I think it's a 10-9. What do you guys think? 10-9, 10-8?
I mean, it's definitely a Topuria round for sure.
Yeah, so there is also 2 Georgian fighters on it, according to Townsy.
Yeah. I wonder which 2 that is. I wish this would tell me. Oh, well. So, Yusuf Zalal won there. Oh, there was something else that I wanted to talk about today.
Oh, yeah, Giga.
Oh, yeah, Giga is Georgian, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so there was the other one.
Yeah.
But there was some MMA news that I completely am spacing it right now, and I don't know why. I know why. I've been freaking glued to my computer doing post-production on some audio and video all day.
Well, you know what? What do you think about the idea of the Fabricio Verdum versus Fedor rematch that they're talking about? According to Verdum,
Bellator?
According to Verdum, the negotiations are getting really close.
Yeah, that was the fight everybody was talking about when Verdum got cut. Where would he go? Bellator.
All right, round 2, 15. We're
Zalal
15
takes
seconds into it.
Now Zalal's pressuring Topuria up against the cage.
Transitions down for a double leg, but Topuria's got his legs spread nice and wide.
Oh, not anymore. Live play-by-play. Topuria's minus 265 to win after that first round.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I mean he's up 10-9 easily.
Yep.
Potentially a 10-8 based off the rules.
But, you know, we're about 40 seconds into round 2, and Zalal's winning round 2 on control alone. Mm-hmm. And he's landing a couple of strikes there as well. But not a lot of action there. Not a lot of action.
Got to watch the back of the head with those elbows. But other than that, I like to see him do some striking from here. You know, I talk about it all the time because every time guys get in this position,
I don't know if that one was illegal. The ref warned him there, but I didn't think that one was illegal. I think he came over the top and hit that ear good.
Yeah, the elbow was the one I was talking about. That elbow was right to the back of the head, but it was soft.
Nice defense from Topuria, though. I like this guy.
Yeah, he's looking strong and very well rounded.
Yeah, definitely.
What is his striking background?
To be honest, I don't know about his striking background. But
so this guy's just a good grappler, huh?
Yeah. I mean, well, he's a former, Greco-Roman wrestler. He does have a couple of championships outside of the UFC, like Cage Warriors championships, and MFE champion as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as far as his striking, I don't know. But when he started training in jiu-jitsu at 15, that's when he also started training MMA. It was the same gym. So he's been working on all of these aspects at the same time.
Good. So we're 2 minutes down now, and Zalal's still really controlling the pressure up against the cage. Outside of that, it's been pretty much the same thing this whole whole round
Zalal's winning this fight just on control, or this round so far just on control.
But we are broken now, and Topuria's pressuring with a nice
good
left
hook.
A knee from Zalal, but then he catches a right.
Catches that. Oh, nice. Oh!
That almost was Fedor Verdum.
No.
Fedor Andre Arlovsky.
Arlovsky.
We were just talking about Fedor when Andre went flying in the air and then Verdum dropped him.
I was like, no.
God damn it! I just said Verdum again.
But he hit him again.
I'm getting excited. Gotta stop.
He shot under that knee.
Yeah.
He shot under the knee. Oh, but Zalal's looking to set up a guillotine, but it's too loose.
Yeah, he's just controlling right now. I think he's just trying to keep that head control.
Just keeping it tight. Now work your leg out there.
But so now Topuria with the half round gone. So the first half went to Zalal.
But he's bleeding. Topuria is bleeding.
Yeah, he caught a knee, dude, for sure. Zalal was going for that triangle, then the armbar, and Topuria's just too slick on the ground, dude. Zalal gives him his head.
I'm liking this. Good fight.
Uh-oh. That looks like that might be deep. Oh, man. Zalal's staying calm.
He's just got to stay calm.
He's just
trying to figure out how to work out of this.
Okay, he's done. Topuria's arms might be too tired, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, but he might steal the round because he's doing more damage here, too.
Yeah, he's
so
probably...
outside of that cut.
He's threatening to finish, so...
Yeah.
The threat to finish has to be scored higher than everything else.
Higher than control.
But... I mean, you look at that. He is cranking on the neck. Look at this. He's cranking on it from the top.
I don't know.
Is he awake?
No, he's awake.
We're out. Okay, good. Ooh, he was just relaxed.
Yeah, he's just trying to stay calm. It's the best thing you could do.
Two great grapplers going at it, man. This is nuts.
Well, I think Topuria is the better grappler based on the last 9 minutes of grappling or fighting. So...
Dude, this is crazy because I had no idea what to expect with this guy. I didn't get to do any research. I didn't look at anything. But
nice. He switches it up. Now
Zalal's got the back.
Whew. Although, my pick is bad, though. Zalal needs to finish this fight, I think.
I think so, too.
I think that even though he had about 2.5 minutes in the first half of this round, I don't think it was enough compared to what
he didn't
Topuria's
threaten anything. And Topuria has threatened
knee bar
multiple times.
I screamed in the mic.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you did. Why are you always yelling at the mic?
Why are you yelling at the keyboard?
But
knee bar, get it.
So Zalal's got that knee bar 3, 2. Nope, and we're done.
No time, not enough time.
All right, so that's rough, dude. I think.
See, I called that knee bar about 10 seconds before everyone.
I know, and then he finally got on it. Dude, so Zalal had probably about 3 minutes of control versus around about 2 minutes for Topuria in that round.
Yep.
But Topuria threatened multiple times with a finish there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could almost be a draw.
I don't know. I still think Topuria takes round 2. So I think
probably
it's
takes
I think it's 2-0 Topuria. I think that Zalal has to look to finish. Not that he's not looking to finish. But
yeah, how do you guys have it through 2 rounds so far?
Yeah. So what do you think? So there, a guy posted on Twitter, and I thought it was actually the most simple, amazing answer to this whole weed problem out there, right? So what he posted on Twitter.
Is this in response to John Jones coming out saying that he hid under the cage from...
No. But that was funny. But he says, new MMA rule. Athletic commissions remove cannabis as a banned substance.
Yeah.
If fighters show signs of impairment when assessed by ringside physicians, they cannot compete. Otherwise, cannabis is a non-issue.
2-0 Topuria from...
then the second part of this post that he had posted on there said, no, alcohol is not on the banned substance list.
And Topuria goes in instantly with another takedown.
15 seconds into round 3, and Topuria has the takedown.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Why not?
Yeah.
Treat it just like you treat alcohol, especially considering that one fighter who just got suspended that beats...
He had his fight overturned to a no contest.
Yeah, he had his fight overturned.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I think that was one of the news that I was watching.
Yeah, because he took on Trevin Jones.
Yes.
Trevin Jones. He took on the fight on short notice, but where he's from...
Timur Valiev.
Where he's from, against Timur Valiev, where he's from in Guam, I guess apparently it's not illegal there. Weed's not illegal there. And in Nevada itself, weed is not illegal there either. So
this is so
the
crazy.
fact that he got suspended for that is ridiculous. Yeah, this has been a fun.
Look at this battle right now on the ground.
All scrambles.
This is crazy. This Topuria guy, he is legit.
Yeah,
because Zalal is no joke.
No, Zalal's look good this year.
And he is just controlling Zalal. Oh, he might finish that one.
He's got that in.
Wow.
Zalal's out. Okay, so 3.5 minutes left in the round. If he can control him here, he can win the round.
Yeah, it's not going to be
enough. Will that win the fight?
I mean, it's round 2 is really close. I still think Topuria won it.
Yeah.
But, ooh, nice elbow there. But he's got to go for broke right. He's got to finish, I think. It's too close to leave it to the judges. You know you're at least down you're at least down 2-0 or 1-1. You got to go for broke.
Yeah. Come on. It's too close, though. I don't know. You just got to be going for it. And
this
I love
guy
that
is
Topuria
relentless,
is continuously
dude.
going for it.
He's
too
too
loose,
high.
too
Too
loose.
high. Too high.
Too loose. Oh, but
the arm, he's got a strong guillotine with the arm in.
The adjustment there is good.
But
Topuria
looks like
calm.
he is, obviously very well experienced.
And
He's out.
And Topuria's on top.
Yep.
Not where Zalal wants him to be right now.
No. 2.5 minutes left. Topuria's in the full guard right now. Zalal's kind of got like a half butterfly going. Pushes up. Ooh, don't be lazy. Grab that. Grab it. Get your leg up there. Zalal's tired.
You got it. I mean,
if that was round 1, I think Zalal takes that.
12 and a half
takes
minutes
that
into the fight right now.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad on the beer though. I like it. Glad
pretty
we
good.
got it. Yeah, glad we got this one.
Like I said, Fort George does not disappoint, dude. I don't think I've had a bad Fort George beer yet.
So, when we do that other episode where we have a sample episode coming up, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, we need to get our hands on it, but
it comes out October 30th.
So all the local breweries around in Oregon there are doing a.
Well, just let's back up real quick for people who don't know what's going on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
dude, he's gonna finish again.
Dude,
Jesus.
We came from Lincoln City, Oregon. We lived out there, and as you guys probably know, there've been a ton of wildfires and forest fires throughout the West Coast this entire summer.
Nice cheesehead. Yes, I'm a cheesehead. I try to be nice for the most
He's
part.
dumb. Don't listen to him.
He
But,
put his Seahawks shirt on just to throw
anyway,
shade.
so they a lot of the people that we know, their houses got burned down and stuff like that, and so they're trying to raise money and to help out these people. I've driven down a couple of carloads of stuff to donate, and I have more to go donate.
Ooh.
But these breweries throughout the Oregon, there's like 9 or 10 of them that they're all going to be releasing their own brewery or their own beer called
Topuria's
Otis Strong.
gassed.
That's where our mom lives, is in Otis, Oregon. But they're going to be releasing a beer called Otis Strong, and all these breweries are going to have their own different spin on it.
God,
So there's going to be like 9 or 10 different versions of this Otis Strong beer. And Rogue Brewery is actually donating the hops for it
Nice.
to all these breweries.
Rogue Brewery is located in Newport, Oregon.
And so it's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to do an episode where we have all those beers, and we're going to sample all of those different
We got
beers.
25 seconds left, and Topuria, both men are gassed. They've given it their all. Topuria's one. Ooh, Topuria with a nice left hook there.
Zalal's got to knock him out in 20 seconds if he wants to win
Zalal's
this
going to
fight.
lose this fight for sure.
Ooh, he tries, though. He
Topuria
tries.
caught
That was a beautifully timed takedown, though.
Dude,
He tried to Jorge Masvidal him. He tried to
tried.
Jesus him.
Tried to get it out
Didn't
there.
get the baptize
Which,
him,
by
though.
the way, is going to be a great fight if they get it done. Street Jesus versus Colby
Colby
Covington.
Covington. I can't wait for that one.
They're talking Leon Edwards is trying to step up and fight
Usman.
Burns. No, because Usman's out.
Usman's out. Burns. Yeah.
Yeah, and Burns
Burns don't
Usman's,
want none of him, though.
Usman's saying that he's going to be out potentially until February now. Like,
I know.
what the hell?
Crazy. Burns doesn't want anyone. Nobody wants to mess with Leon.
I don't know.
Nobody does.
Everyone keeps saying that, but Leon keeps saying nobody wants Leon. It's one of those weird situations based on the rankings.
For some reason, nobody's fighting Leon. He's throwing his voice out there all the time, and nobody's fighting him.
Well, Stephen Thompson wants Leon.
Yeah, Stephen
Thompson wants Leon. And it's funny because Stephen Thompson's trying to fight a guy ranked right there ahead of, I think Leon's ahead of him, isn't he? 3?
Leon's like 3 right now. Stephen Thompson, I think, is 5.
Yeah. And, what's his face is trying to fight everybody at 170, 185.
To be honest, perfect segue. I don't think that Chimaev deserves to fight him.
No.
I think that he's right in saying so. In case you guys don't know what we're talking about, Wonder Boy came out. Stephen Thompson came out. He said that he's not going to fight Chimaev.
Hamzat versus Till?
Needs to fight. Well, Till said he would. Till said he would after his
Leon's
next
turned
fight
to
in December. But Hamzat Chimaev, here's the reality of what I think. He had a great test.
Zalal's jiu-jitsu is totally halal.
He had a great test with Gerald Meerschaert. Now he needs a top 15 ranked guy. Throw him a top 15 ranked guy, see how he does.
Yeah,
Or if you really wanted to push it, give him a top 10 guy. But there's no way that you should give him a top.
So
top
we
5
got the
guy.
decision coming up right now.
All right.
This should totally be. Yep. Yeah, Tapuria. That's a
nice
good
job.
decision. He came out there, put on a show, man. Congratulations to Ilya Tapuria. Dude, people are gonna start knowing who you were because Zalal is not a joke, and you just manhandle him.
Yeah,
for 3 rounds.
Stayed undefeated too, 9-0, making
Yeah.
the country of Georgia look good.
Darren Till versus Chimaev is interesting because
Hold on, I'm gonna transition.
it's the
this
bigger
too, 'cause
fight, right?
I don't know why my dogs are barking.
185.
I'm not doing nothing about it.
I don't know. Probably the kids. Go check the kids, make sure they're okay. See if Steph's still in the bedroom. I don't know. But yeah, so Chimaev versus Darren Till is the bigger fight in terms of opponent because obviously Darren Till's right there for getting ready for, he's at the top of 185. But Chimaev doesn't care. He wants anybody. I think, to be honest, if I was the UFC, I'd be looking to give him somebody between the 15 and 10 range. I don't blame anybody in the top 10 for turning down a fight versus Chimaev simply because it's risk versus reward. And when you're looking at your career and the way UFC doles out title fights and stuff, a loss to Chimaev is not, like a win over Chimaev doesn't reward you anything, but a loss to Chimaev drops you completely out of title contention. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. He's weird. Jake. Townsy's like, I hate this close up. It's weird. Stop.
It's good, well, because I'm not here. When I
He likes to do it when he gets up or has to take a shit or something, Dude, I'm telling you, go Pack, go. 4-0 right now, baby. Aaron Rodgers is looking like that man again.
Fuck the Packers.
Woo!
Seahawks.
A little bit worried about our defense as usual, but our defensive line's getting it done. And Jair Alexander, probably one of the best cornerbacks in the league right now.
Have you seen Jessica I's show on ESPN?
No.
I just started watching it today. It's actually really cool.
That's
remember what
why
it's
he
called.
missed the prelims, by the way. He was watching
Yeah.
Jessica's show.
It's really good. It's really, really good. But, I was watching that. I was waiting for the prelims to start because on their UFC.com it says it starts at 3.
Yeah, the first person to get a win over him, it would be interesting to see how big of a boost they get. I feel like if somebody beats him, if they're a top 5 guy, they'll be like, oh, you beat a nobody. If you beat Chimaev, you beat somebody you should have beat. I feel like that's the reaction they would receive. But I would like to see the Wonder Boy fight if Wonder Boy versus Chimaev happened. Because Chimaev might have a hard time getting Wonder Boy down.
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Wonder Boy's got great defense, but I think that's still a couple fights away. It has to be.
I think it should be a couple fights away. And Wonder Boy wants Leon Edwards.
Now it says 3, or now it says 2. It said 3 all fucking day, and they just changed.
I don't know.
I should.
It said 2 to me, so
I should have screenshotted it because Steph and I looked.
All the kids alive.
Yeah, I don't know.
You didn't even check them.
Steph was out there. One of your kids was out there. Your daughter. So.
All right, as long as they're alive, we're good.
Yeah, she's making like bacon hamburger things. So.
I told her to just heat up the pizza for the kids if they wanted it. I brought over some pizza for them. But Chimaev will have. I think Chimaev's going to have a really long career, dude.
I think it just depends on
For
how
sure.
Chimaev loses. To be honest, if the heat ends though,
If he gets dominated, it's one thing. But if he gets knocked out quick or something, like somebody clips him and just knocks him out, I don't think that takes the heat away.
I mean, think about it like this: Conor McGregor, the heat did not go away when
After
he
the
lost to
Nate
Diaz.
Diaz. Yep.
It didn't go away,
It actually increased because everyone was more interested
curious.
in the rematch.
So I think it really depends on what happens and how it goes.
Yeah. I'd like to, I don't know. All I know is that Chimaev videos, dude, almost up to 10K.
Yeah. Yeah, we were about 45 views away from 10,000.
Or not the Chimaev video.
No.
Chimaev's only over 5K.
That's about 6 actually.
Is it almost 6 now?
Yeah. But you are talking about the Dominic Reyes, or not that one.
Nope.
No.
Izzy Adesanya.
Yeah, Adesanya one. The Dominic Reyes one's about 5,000, something like that.
Yeah, doing good. They're doing good.
Doing better. Yeah. Hey, by the way, we're getting a lot closer to giving away those video games. Though.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jake's not going to be rapping for us, so.
No.
I was more worried about. I wanted to get you rapping.
How about we tell these people about
versus
what's going on?
Money coming out of my pocket.
I mean, both would have been happening anyway.
Both would have been happening, but I would have had a consolation
So we're getting
prize.
a lot closer. Once we have 500 subscribers, we're giving away 2 copies of the new EA UFC 4. We're getting a lot closer. Earlier, when I looked at it, we were at 376. So once we get there, we're giving it away. There is a video. Colin, could you add the link to the contest video in the chat there? We'll have Colin add the link to the contest video. You can go there, watch that video. It'll tell you exactly what you need to do to win that game. Sound good?
Come on now, homeboy.
What?
I've got Aspinall KO1, guys.
Hey, Mechanized Handshake. Welcome back again.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's see. Let me go to YouTube. I'll get that contest up real quick.
Is the internet down?
No, I just didn't get the U in there.
You typed it a little bit wrong.
Yeah. This isn't a sumo match. Hey, did you not watch Aspinall's last fight?
Oh,
I mean, granted,
man.
he should have knocked that guy out anyway, but he knocked that guy out early and fast.
I'm super excited about
I'm
this.
hyped up
I
over
like
Aspinall.
Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
I like Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is awesome, man. I'm really excited about that one. To me, he's got fantastic jiu-jitsu.
His striking
He's got
is phenomenal.
Amazing striking. So it doesn't really matter to me where it goes. Tom Aspinall's ready.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got British no-gi championships. He's got a Manchester Open championship winner. So, multiple things going on with jiu-jitsu as well. He was a little bit of a can crusher prior to getting to the UFC, but like we say all the time, being a can crusher doesn't mean you don't have skill.
Yeah.
So, just type in the search up there.
Hold on. Right there. There it is. Yep. So I'll get that giveaway link up real quick. See. Boom.
But
go over here.
now we got the Black Samurai, Alan Boudreaux. Pretty excited about this one. 32 years old, 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Boudreaux either.
He's the former 205 and 265 Heat champion. Heat MMA champion.
By the way, go Heat. Last night's game was insane.
7 of his 8 wins come by knockout, so he'll be looking to finish early. So this is going to be a fun fight.
Boudreaux has a glass jaw. So if he's got a glass jaw, man, then Aspinall's going to put him away.
He's only lost 1 time, so.
Damien says he's got a glass jaw. Yo, if he's got a glass jaw, Tom Aspinall's he'll put him away quick if that's the case.
He's got to be basing that off of the fact that his only loss is
Minus
by knockout.
650 favorite. Is he really a minus 650 favorite? Oh my God, look at that, yeah.
So what do you have him picked? How do you have this one picked?
I've got Aspinall KO1. What do you got? You got KO1
I think I have KO round 2.
You got KO2.
Yeah, that's what I had.
And I don't think Squirt General picked. Actually, he got lucky because he didn't pick the Zalal fight, and I did, and I lost.
All right.
The
round
standings
2,
are still the same.
Starting now. Sorry to interrupt you, but we're starting round 2
You
right
dropped
now.
all the way down to 7th place, so.
Oh, fuck that. Off of the last one.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
But I still have 5.
But here we go, baby. I'm looking for
5
that
corrections.
early knockout. Ooh, he's
Nice,
got a
good
quick
jab.
jab.
Nice, good jab.
That kind of leading wing and
Yeah,
hook there.
he missed by a mile, but, he comes with that
I
spinning
think he's
back
doing a
fist
little too
afterwards.
much. He's doing a little too much too early. He's gonna time that and drop him.
Or maybe he's figuring out his range.
Yeah, hey, LeCaren James, let's go Heat, baby.
Maybe he's figuring out his range right. Ooh, because he got him with that body shot. He hit him with the kick to the body. Oh man, Aspinall should just take him down.
Yo, I'll have to watch that fight after this this video or after this fight night.
Which fight?
He says search Boudreaux versus Dalcha. Did you watch that one?
Yeah, it's his loss.
That's his one loss.
First
He
round.
ate the ground. He says. But yeah, Jimmy Butler Dude, that man probably has more heart than anybody in the NBA.
Oh!
He grabbed that clinch real quick and went for them knees.
Aspinall got
Tom,
hit in the dick, too,
Tom with
though.
the easy takedown.
Told you should just take him down.
He
got
might
hit
go
in
for
the
the
dick, though.
submission, dude.
Yeah.
He might just tap him out here because I don't think Badeau has any semblance of a ground game. He went straight to mount real quick.
Well, the way that Aspinall took him down,
made it real easy.
Made it real easy, but
still. Oh, no, we're going for the
Ooh.
knockout. He's turtling up. There we go.
Damn it. You
Ref's
said
going to
round
call
one.
it. Round
You said
one, baby.
Round one. I said round two.
There
Damn
it is, baby. Tom Aspinall.
Nice job.
Round
Nice job.
one.
Nice job.
Let's go.
Nice job. Dude, this guy's for real. I really like Aspinall.
Yeah, I want to see him versus somebody with a name, though.
Well, you know, this is
Doesn't
what,
have to
this
necessarily
is what, his
second
fight in
UFC fight.
So, yeah, now you start giving somebody with a name, not somebody in the top 15 yet.
Yeah, not doesn't have to be anybody ranked.
Although
just
it
somebody
is
with
heavy,
a name.
it is heavyweight, though, so you could do a top 15,
You probably
honestly.
could.
Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe, but or
Dude,
someone
he
right on the
kinda
cusp of
has-
top 15.
He kind of has almost a Frank Mir
Mir
look.
look,
To him.
I know.
You think so too? Yeah, I'm telling you. He almost has that Frank Mir look.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. See, he got hit in the dick, grabs his
Yeah,
leg,
he
he's
did.
like, what? Boom!
He said, I ain't letting you get away with that.
Oh, man.
Woo! Thank
Tom
you.
Aspinall, man. I like that guy.
Thank you, James.
I like that guy. At least I get some bonus
South
points.
Africa in the house. Represent. All right. There we go.
Nice. At least I get some bonus points on that one.
Yeah, man, that's a perfect for me. That should put me up over Skyler, Squirt General there. Let me take a look at his because I don't know who he picked. I'm gonna look at his pick before I refresh it. Oh, a handshakes from Canada. What's up? You know what's funny is I think most people that tune in are all from outside the states.
The next one that we've got, they're all here for the same guy that we picked.
Oh, and Duplessis is from South Africa,
Yeah,
isn't he?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Coming from South Africa for Duplessis. That's who
There we
got.
go. There we go.
Yeah. We both picked him to win, by the way.
He looks like Mir's son.
See?
That's hella funny. Let me go into Squirt General's picks. So yeah. He didn't even make a pick in that fight. I just passed him.
Ooh. So if you guys are not sure what's going on, you're in first place.
Yeah, he didn't make a
So
pick.
if you're not sure what's going on, tapology.com/group/ slash 434. He'll have the link in the description right there. Join our group. We make our picks on there. We compete against everybody in the group. We constantly update you and let you know what's going on. Right now, Cullen is in first, CMAC87.
Having a good night, baby.
He's he's doing good. 6 correct picks so far.
4 perfect.
2 decision perfects and 2 perfects, which means you got the right round and right method.
Yes, Slovering Jimmy Buckets is the savage, man.
He's got 450
Can't
points.
say enough.
Followed by 3 different people who are tied for second with Killa, Bueno Knights, and Squirt General, all at 425 points.
Ouch.
Unfortunately, Squirt General missed 2 picks, so he'll likely, depending on how everybody else does, he'll probably fall down a little bit.
Well, we'll see because he missed the Zalal pick and the Aspinall pick.
Oh, so those ones already passed.
So he's already done with those picks. So he's picked everything.
So
he's
the
still
ones that
tied for second.
And he's still doing good then.
He's still tied
even
for
with
second,
that.
missing
Man.
2 picks.
So then we have Lucas Ross. After we do all the 3 in second place, Lucas Ross is in 5th place
Yeah,
with
look.
6 correct picks, and he has 415 points. We won't worry about everybody else below that.
Look, Townsy, I know the Lakers are probably going to win. I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, and I picked the Lakers to win the NBA Finals back in February when Kobe died. I think a lot of people probably said Lakers are going to win the Finals at that point. I still hold that to be true, but I am holding out hope that Jimmy Buckets, without Goran Dragic, can still make something happen.
I don't watch basketball, so I don't know. Unless the only time I ever watch basketball is when it's the Blazers.
Yeah. Well, if they had the Sonics back, it'd be the best.
Yeah, well,
that's what pissed me off, man. 2008
just
when they
because
took
I
the
go
Sonics.
for, I always take my local teams. I always go for my local teams.
You know, the first pair of basketball shoes I ever had, they were hand-me-downs from our cousins, but they were Gary Payton's.
I had some Paytons, and I didn't even play basketball.
Yeah,
And
I loved
had,
them.
I think it was it Iverson's?
I don't
They were
know.
like a gray and
They might have been
something else.
Iverson's.
I don't know, but I never even played basketball.
I did.
Actually, I played one year.
Did
That's
you
not
play a
true.
year?
I played 1 year. Yeah, I was in like 3rd grade or something like that. And then my coach was telling me to foul. This is the only thing I remember. I couldn't tell you anything else about it. The coach kept telling me to foul the guy, foul him. So I just pushed him over.
Yeah, they're definitely too big.
When I pushed him over, he started getting upset because I pushed him over. I was like, "You said foul him."
I want
don't know what a foul was.
Harrow kind of disappeared last game, man. It was all Duncan Robinson and Jimmy Butler, but I want Harrow. He needs to come through in Game 6 if they're gonna have a chance to win. Harrow needs to step up.
The only Harrow I know, his name is Brian Ebersol.
It's actually Hero if I'm pronouncing it properly.
You know, I don't know. I'm just saying.
You're talking about the Harrow, Brian Ebersol. Yeah. Brian Ebersol. He has a shit ton of body hair, and he like shaves an arrow on his chest going through it. That shit's hella funny.
Oh, Justin Gaethje, man, what
But
a savage!
I cannot wait for that
What
fight,
a savage,
dude.
Gosh, yeah.
That fight needs to hurry up and get here because Khabib, Gaethje, that's probably 1.5, 2 million. What do you think on the pay-per-view buys? That's gonna be close.
I mean, it's gonna be huge just because of how much of a monster everybody has recognized Gaethje as.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not
and
like
Khabib's dad dying, so now it's his first fight without his dad in his corner. The storyline is huge.
Well, the storyline is huge, but it's so much for as far as like, what does it take to finish Gaethje?
Yeah.
What does it take? You know?
I don't know. It takes the world, and Khabib could probably do it though.
We'll see.
We'll
We'll find out.
I think Gaethje has enough that he could do it too.
Yeah, well, and I was arguing with some people today because they're like saying some idiot on a website was saying that Khabib has never fought any high-level grapplers.
Yeah, the way Gaethje beat Ferguson, I did not see that coming at all. I picked Gaethje to win the fight, but I did not see it being a one-sided domination like that.
I think I picked Ferguson to win that one. But, you know.
Yes, he does.
What's that?
I said he's got a heart like Butler. Yeah. Talk about Gaethje. Or probably at that point, I would assume Ferguson probably because he was getting beat and still standing.
Doesn't matter either way.
He has a lot of heart.
Both of them do.
Yeah, both guys.
So, but they were saying that Khabib has never fought any high-level wrestler or high-level grapplers. And I'm like, what are you talking about, right? You know, just think about it. You got Thiago Tavares. You've got Al Iaquinta.
What is a high-level grappler? Because he's beat NCAA D1
Kamal
wrestlers.
Shalaris.
He's beat jiu-jitsu black belts. What are we looking at high-level grapplers?
Yeah. And he's dominated them all on the ground.
This guy, whoever that guy is, should probably stop watching MMA.
Yeah, I was going off. And then somebody was like, "Oh, you said Al Iaquinta's a great grappler." I'm like, "Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he was one of the harder people for Khabib to take down."
Yeah, Khabib showcased some striking skills in that fight, though.
I mean, you know, the problem is I don't necessarily think that Gaethje has a ton of. He has a lot of skill, but in comparison to the other fighters,
takedowns per 15 minutes, zero.
What he makes up for in lack of skill, he makes up for in big ass balls.
Yep.
You know, because he's not the most technical. Yeah, he has some good technique, but he just kind of comes.
His striking's gotten so much better over the years, though.
Yeah.
If you look at Gaethje and WSOF,
World Series
versus
of Fighting.
now, it's worlds apart.
Yeah,
worlds apart. He's so good.
He's gotten way better. Dude,
Gaethje, I don't know. I think it's really weird. Are they really? It says it's down for maintenance. That's so weird.
Refresh it.
They do that a lot.
Sometimes when it says it's down for maintenance, you just got to refresh it.
Yeah, his Gaethje's ground game is really good, and what's crazy is people write him off because they've never seen it in the UFC.
Yeah.
I don't even think they've seen it in MMA.
Well, you don't, because he doesn't like to use it, because he said, you know, when he was in college and wrestling in college,
waste the energy.
He would get so tired after a 6-minute match that he could almost not walk.
Yeah.
And he said that he just doesn't want to burn that much energy. So he can do this for 15 minutes or 25 minutes if he has to, whereas if he was to go at it like he was wrestling, he might not be able to. Now, what comes into effect on that is if Khabib can keep wrestling him for 25 minutes, will he actually tire out like that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting fight. I'm super excited for it. Look at this. We got a lot of stuff coming up on that card.
Volkov versus Harris. That's going to be a fun one.
Cannonier.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one too. Oh well, we'll see if Magomed Ankalaev and Ian Kudalaba
If
will
it
happen.
actually happens,
That's been
I think it's
canceled
like 3 or 4 times now. Yeah, it's been ridiculous.
Yeah, that's about to be Khabib versus Ferguson. That's going to be on that level.
Yeah, I think RDA just announced he has COVID, so he's out on his fight. I think that was on the same card.
Yeah. What do you think? Okay, did that?
Is this Perez?
Yep,
Yeah.
Marcus Perez. Can you check on the results from the Bellator fight?
Oh, I
MVP.
didn't. Did he fight tonight?
Yeah, he was fighting tonight.
He's fun to watch. I don't really like watching his fights too much, but I like watching like when he wins his post-fight annex that he does.
Yeah.
Dude's like some Pokemon shit or some other stuff. He's fun to watch, but he's a can crusher, the ultimate can crusher.
I like that question, Hank Hill. Another question is can Khabib train and prepare as well as usual without his father? I think that the answer is yes, simply because of the team that he has around him.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's going to be the same.
The father is a huge part of it, but I think that there's been a long-standing tradition and a lot of high-level teammates around him, not only for the wrestling but the MMA factor that'll be able to help out as well. So I think he'll be just as prepared.
Yeah. I'll check the Bellator. I didn't make picks for the Bellator card tonight, but you're in last place. Liam Perez actually took first place there.
It should be over by now.
Yeah, 6 out of 10 picks. Let's take a look at Liam Perez, see what he's got going on here. So Chet Congo lost.
Oh,
Timothy
maybe it's
Johnson.
Not on this one. No, he's not on this one.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't think MVP was fighting tonight.
He's got one coming up though.
Yeah, this was the Chet Congo fight. Timothy Johnson 3-round decision over Chet Congo.
Wow,
That's interesting.
Chet Congo was undefeated in Bellator before that.
Well, it's interesting that he lost a decision because this dude, he must have just beat the hell out of Chet. So he had Sal Rogers versus
he picked Rogers. I was going to. I should have.
Diata decision, Burcha. Yeah, not really anybody there. No, Michael Venom Page did fight.
Okay, yeah, and he
won a 3-round decision versus Ross Houston.
I think I picked him to win. I don't know how I picked him.
Group request pending. All right, I'll go check that shit right now. Hold on. Yeah, it's really weird. I actually liked Chet in the UFC.
Well, he was on quite the run over there in Bellator. I think that was his first loss in Bellator. I'm gonna pull that up real quick and check.
We got Mech Bioweapon. All right, I got you. Bam, you're in, baby. All right, that's 25 members. Group's growing up to 25.
Nice.
Yeah, man, we got phony picks in there.
Congo.
Fisty Killer.
Yeah, see, that's not his first loss in Bellator.
Oh, he lost to King Mo early, didn't he?
But that's his. He was on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fight win streak with his last fight being the no contest versus Ryan Bader.
Yeah.
So he was on quite the tear there, but he just lost a split decision. God, I wish I would have seen that fight. I wanted to see that one.
Yeah, I think Ryan Bader recently got beat, didn't he?
Yeah, Ryan Bader just got beat defending his title not too long ago. Yeah, he got finished in that one.
He got knocked out, didn't he?
Yeah, he got knocked out. Head kick. Yeah. We need to get a second TV over there for when they do this.
That'd be kind of cool.
Especially because, sometimes there's the basketball games going on.
Well, not only that.
Also college football games
You know what's coming up on October 17th?
Which one?
Lomachenko versus Lopez.
Yeah, we're definitely
we're gonna be we're gonna be all over that one.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
Vasil Lomachenko.
That's my favorite boxer right now. Vasil Lomachenko is my favorite boxer right now.
Come on, that's one of the best come from behind wins ever. Yeah, you know what? I actually Aaron Rodgers is making me real happy. The way he's looking in the second year of our offense right now, he's actually taking command and things are looking good. Injuries suck. Devontae Adams has been out the last 3 weeks. But Russell Wilson, dude, he was my early pick for the MVP. 16 touchdown passes.
All right, so this is one that I was really excited about.
Yeah.
Perez versus Duplessis.
So we know what we're getting with Perez. I've never seen Duplessis fight, but he's super hyped, and I'm really excited to see this guy put off his skills. So
well, he has 9 submission wins. 5 knockout wins. Every one of his fights that he's won has been a finish.
Yeah.
So he's coming to finish. You can know that for sure. I'm excited. He was the UFC champion for a little while over there.
Yeah.
Really excited about watching him fight.
So I've got Duplessis by knockout in round 2. You've got him in round 2 as well?
Yep.
So interesting. See, my thinking here is that Duplessis and Perez is going to try to get it down, I think.
I think
with his submission victories, he might be good enough on the ground to keep it standing. And if it stays standing, I think he puts him out.
I think Duplessis is comfortable enough on the feet. I think he is. Perez is too wild on the feet. The ground game, who knows who's going to win the ground game there? But Marcus Perez just swings.
Yeah,
and he just kind of lobs him, and he leans his head forward.
He keeps his chin out a lot too.
And he leaves it. It's because he's leaning forward,
Yeah, Mick. The event locks as soon as the event starts. It locks, so you can't make those picks.
Oh,
but you'll definitely be on the next one, man, for sure.
Man.
2-division champion UFC, welterweight champ KSW. Yeah, he's got a lot of accolades.
That's what I'm saying. So, I'm pretty excited about him. I'm really excited to see what happens here, but
it's going to be fun.
Imanari roll with the heel hook.
Imanari roll. Hey, it could happen. That'd be fun to watch. It'd be real fun to watch.
What do you guys think about Chael Sonnen's submission underground?
I love it.
I love it. They did the Wrestling Underground, their first event for the Wrestling Underground. I love that as well.
I did not get to watch that one, but I'm not like a big wrestler. You've been in wrestling forever, so.
Yeah, I love wrestling.
I think I've wrestled since middle school.
Well, yeah, it happens, but, I need to start wrestling again. But, anyway, the Submission Underground is legit, especially with Eddie Bravo trying so many different formats. He does use the EBI rules, and I really like that they use the EBI rules.
Dude, Ryan Hall, thank you. Yes, I actually liked Ryan Hall on The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah. You know who it reminds me of? The myth and allure being pushed on Khamzat Chimaev right now.
Kind of, yeah.
Remember, during that season of The Ultimate Fighter, every time he fought somebody, he put him in the hospital. And he came out viciously knocking dudes out, and he just looked like a killer. And so going into that Kelvin Gastelum fight, that was
Are you talking about Uriah Hall?
Yeah, that's who we were talking
We're talking about Ryan Hall.
You're talking, Ryan Hall was on The Ultimate Fighter as well.
Yeah.
But he got the submissions.
Yes, he's a submission.
Leg locks.
As soon as you said 185,
well,
you're talking about...
Uriah Hall's gotten a fight coming up,
I know. Uriah Hall's fighting, I think it's his retirement fight, isn't it? Anderson Silva. It's a retirement fight, isn't it?
Anderson Silva?
I'm pretty sure
it's slipping my mind.
On October, Halloween. Isn't that Silva Hall?
That might be. Yeah, that is. That's the Halloween card.
That's the Halloween card.
Yeah, but Ryan Hall's jiu-jitsu guy. But I was talking about how with Uriah Hall, there's all that, because remember when he was knocking the dudes out?
He had a lot of hype coming in, but then he lost.
So many people afraid of him. Yeah. Right now, nobody wants to fight Chimaev.
Yeah, look at Townsend. Everyone ducking Ryan Hall. Dude, it's really weird, too, that people don't want a piece of Ryan Hall.
When Uriah Hall's... Ryan Hall wants to fight. Ryan Hall only wants to fight whenever he wants to fight. He's not looking to stay super active, and he's just got the skills that everybody's afraid to touch him.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people know him, like who he is, how good he is.
His striking is fantastic. He's got great kicks.
It's one of those things.
He's amazing on the ground. He's super, super smart.
Do I think the victory of Brazilians is possible today? Hell yes. I have Edson Barboza coming up in the the co-main.
Yeah.
And it pains me because I'm a fan of both of these guys. I love Makwan Amirkhani. His jiu-jitsu game is just sick.
So did you know that Moraes and Barbosa are like best friends?
No, I did not know that.
So they trained together. All right, round one's about to start, but so they trained together in Brazil. And when Edson Barboza,
dangerous as fuck.
When Barboza came to America, he kept trying to get Moraes over here. So the only way that Moraes came over here was Barboza got to the UFC and had to give up a coaching spot that Moraes took.
Okay.
And that got him to the UFC. So this is the first time in 14 years that they fought on the same card together. Same card, and they're the main event and co-main event together. And they've been wanting to fight on the same card since the early days of their amateur career or of their MMA careers. They've never fought in a UFC card together, and that was a dream.
That's crazy.
Now they're main and
some of my favorite Edson Barboza fights is the Paul Felder fights.
Oh man,
those fights are just so fun.
I don't
know. The first fight I actually had Felder winning, and then the second fight I actually think Barboza won.
Yeah,
but the decision went a separate way each time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. So, Barbosa, though, he's
hell
looking
yeah.
to get back on the winning streak here now. He needs to do this.
Yeah, Mech says he bought Ryan's Instructionals. That's pretty legit right there.
That's what's up.
Support the guys that aren't making a ton of money doing this stuff right now. I think that's pretty cool.
I think that Ryan Hall's smart enough that he's making tons of money outside of the UFC.
He's probably
as
making
well.
a lot of money outside the UFC.
Yeah, he doesn't need to fight. He fights because he wants to and he likes to, which is why he's not as active as other guys. Ooh,
Perez looks
Perez
like he's got
gotta
some
be
good
careful
body
there,
kicks.
though.
Okay.
Perez got to be careful there because he came in with open hands there. He was very close to an early eye
Perez
poke.
landed really nice right there. So Perez, his striking looks a little bit cleaner.
Well, remember, he is the Black Prejad in kickboxing or Muay Thai.
But it's looking a little bit cleaner than what we've seen in some of his other fights.
Yes, in the past he's been really wild. So maybe he spent some time refocusing on that and cleaning it up.
Now let's see what Duplessis does here. Because Perez is really on the offensive right now.
Those kicks are getting... No, that was clean. I think
clean.
that was clean. I
Yeah,
don't know. It was
definitely
close,
clean.
but I think it was clean.
I didn't see anything connect with the cup there.
I think it was just like maybe a half an inch below it. It looked like it was like right there, though.
Yeah, you're right. Boys don't want none. Ryan Hall's a dangerous fight for anybody.
Everybody. He's not ranked high because he's not very active.
Yeah.
So it's a dangerous fight for anybody who's ranked to take against him.
Well, it's almost a Chimaev situation.
Any guy trying to come up in MMA doesn't want to fight him because it's going to put up potentially a very good chance it's going to put a halt on your career or make you step back a few steps.
Now, watch when he kind of had that little lead ducking jab Perez did.
I like
that.
what
You
Perez
see his
is doing.
chin right up when he does that.
Yeah, but look at how much weight he's keeping on that back foot, though. So it gives him more mobility. He's not heavy on that front foot. He's looking really good because because he's not leaning as much.
Duplessis just left his chin up right there. Yeah.
One day I'm just going to get a catheter.
He did
so
land right there. There we go.
I don't have to go to the bathroom. I could just sit here and just
You know what I
drink more, feel better.
Just get one of those. Is that fucking dialysis bag?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A catheter. Yeah.
Just sit here, drink beer, and you're good to
Just
go.
let it piss out for me. Not have to worry about going to the bathroom or anything.
See, okay, Duplessis. I don't like how he's doing that when he runs forward. He's leaving his chin up, throwing his hands. You see a lot of dudes get knocked out like that, especially with the guy walking backwards. If he's got enough power to, catch him.
I'm really impressed with how cleaned up Marcus Perez's striking is so far in this fight compared to what he's been in the past.
It's a lot. It looks nice. It looks real nice.
He's not rushing in and leaning so hard. He's in a good posture. You can see the Muay Thai stance
and
from
he's
him
being
a lot
patient.
more.
He's not.
No, ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, good southpaw stance there too.
Right now, see, I might regret picking Duplessis here.
I regret picking him right now, but you know what? I mean, it's still early in the fight. Ooh, he hit him there with that right.
Possibly surgery. You know what? It probably is possibly surgery.
Whoa!
He got him on the first round. Oh my God!
Whoa!
From out of nowhere, he just Randy Ortoned him.
Oh shit!
He just Randy Ortoned him. Oh my God!
Woo.
He packs a fucking punch, dude. Holy sh!
I cannot believe that happened there. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that happened there.
You guys, oh my God, Duplessis has the power.
Wow! Watch this again.
Look at this. That was just
Right
really
to the ear.
Yeah,
Short, it was a short
really
left
short left
to the
uppercut
ear right there.
That kind of
That
traveled
but
6
what
inches.
was crazy though is Perez was going for that spinning back elbow at the same time.
Oh my God!
And he just hit him with the uppercut as he dipped into
Ooh,
it.
wow, man! Yo, Sloverin, congrats!
Hey,
South Africa.
Congrats!
Wow.
Woohoo!
Dude,
Wow!
what a stud! What a stud!
Oh my God!
That punch literally traveled 6 inches.
Yeah.
6 inches.
Okay, maybe that 1 inch punch that Bruce Lee used to do is real.
Well, his traveled about 6 inches if you actually watch it.
Yeah,
Because I mean, he does this and then lunges
even
into
then,
it.
it's still crap.
Well, yeah, but it looks cool on video.
What Duplessis did was not crap though.
Dude,
And that looks good on better video.
the tightest fucking heel hook. Yeah, I don't know. Woo! I'm glad I picked Duplessis to win. I didn't think it'd be round 1, but hey, I'll take that semi-perfect.
Hey, I'll take it too.
Let me check the standings real quick, see if I maintain my lead here. Because I'm doing pretty well on the night. I think that's 7 for me now. Yeah, I'm still in the lead, baby. I've got I only have a 25-point lead though. Not the biggest lead, but wow, 1 through 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We all have 7 correct picks, and it's really only separated by 60 points. That's crazy. You know, yeah, Izzy talks about it. Connor talks about it. Precision and speed over power. They all talk about it. I feel like it's true. Look at Girth Brooks there. He's in 8th place right now, but he is the only one in the group with 8 correct picks to this point. World Extreme Close-Up Cam. Look, this kid, man, I'm telling you, he's the one that controls the camera and all that good stuff, so we'll let it go. But it is what it is. Gordon Ryan heel hook. I haven't seen that one yet. Send me a link to that. I'll watch that right now while Jake's out there taking a piss. This dude takes like a piss like 2 or 3 times a night during one of these podcasts. It's crazy. We got Phony. Ooh, Fisty down in last place. Wow, Fisty. Damn. Liam. Jake is in 7th place right now. Dude, Townsy. Yeah, Bueno is right there. He's, 25 points behind me? Dude, LeCaren James, you ain't lying. I would hate to be in Dana White's shoes right now because so many guys are making a case for bonuses. And you know what, to be honest, I don't want to see them go back to Vegas right now because every single one of these UFC Fight Island cards has been great. The whole card has been great.
Well, and that's been all the way through since the beginning.
I mind the camera. I don't like it being so close to my face.
The first Fight Island, all the way back to the first Fight Island, there've been nothing but good fight cards.
That's what I mean. The whole Fight Island, every card on Fight Island was great. I think Vegas did have one kind of slow card that wasn't that great, but I mean, I'd like to see him stay in Fight Island.
There's been better fights in Fight Island.
Yeah. You get more fighters from around the world because they can come in there. They have their own testing protocols and everything, so works out.
A lot more new guys out there.
Yeah.
You get a lot of people trying to really change their life, and it's pretty awesome to see how
have you seen the super cut of the end of Ryan Hall's wins? Every time he's announced as the winner, he goes. He does. I haven't seen that super cut, but I'll have to look that up. Is it on YouTube?
That's true, though. He does that. I like how they're able to just put that in there, though.
Yeah. That's great, man.
I will close up him every time I step out.
Jake, stop up close in his Ogomogo.
I know, it's ugly as shit. We lost.
I'm looking good.
We lost the viewer during that time. So
hey, look at this. I'm actually growing. The beard's already coming back, guys. It's only been a week.
You're welcome. Who was it?
Mech. I think it was Mechanized Handshake.
No, it wasn't. It
was, no. It was Phony.
Phony Picks.
Phony.
Yeah, you're welcome. He's growing it back for you.
Might need a membership. Yeah. The good thing about us is we live right here in Portland, so Sub Underground takes place right here.
Well, Sub Underground takes place right here, and it's on UFC.
It's on Fight Pass. Yeah. But Flow Grappling, they have some good events that go on there.
I don't really like Flow in general. A lot of people like Flow, but
I don't like their platform. But I mean, they put some good matches up.
They jack up a lot of prices on tournaments and stuff like that. As far as entry fees and things like that, it makes it way more difficult as far as people trying to run tournaments and do tournaments. There's cool stuff on it. What's up?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Did you make him a burger?
But as far as like Flow Grappling goes, I don't know. There's some things that they have bad on there. I don't like Willie Saylor, although he's as far as I remember, he's not really affiliated with Flow anymore because Willie Saylor was kind of a douchebag, would talk shit to everybody and act like he's the greatest thing out there, but he's shorter than I am, and you know,
Which is hard to do because you're only 5'4".
Yep. Which is why my bladder's so small and I have to piss all the time.
I try not to be on my phone doing this. Hold on, I'll check my message. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, you sent it to me on there. Okay, I'm gonna watch that right now since we're waiting.
What did he send you?
He sent me the Ryan Hall.
Oh, yeah, it's so
gift.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that every time.
Every time.
Yeah, Caden, I am pretty damn short. It's true.
Oh, Caden finally joining us on a podcast. It's been a while since we've seen your mug, man. Jesus. Got to sort of ask, maybe talk to someone
He
for a
recommended us a beer. We did the beer, and he didn't even tune in for that show.
You're waiting on ADCC Charles. You know what? Speaking of, what was it? Ensign Hanoi.
Yeah.
Got denied membership into, who is that big jits fitter? I can't, why is it blanking my head right now?
I don't know, but
he got
Ensign
denied.
Hanoi,
They denied his black belt. They said his black belt wasn't legit. I think it's a membership thing because he doesn't want to pay the fees. They charge outrageous fees. I think it's the IJJF or something like that.
Ensign Inoue self-demoted himself to purple belt, though. Ensign Inoue was a black belt for a long time, and then he started doing jiu-jitsu again, and he's like, there's so much that I don't know now. The game's changed so much. And he demoted himself down to purple belt. So because he self-promoted himself, is he technically not a black belt?
Yeah, the IBJJF won't recognize Ensign Inouye's black belt. He tried to apply for it just so he could, in the IBJJF, so he could have his students compete underneath him, under his school's banner. But the IBJJF denied him. And when you look into it, he's been black belt for over 20 years.
Yeah.
But when you look into it, their fees are outrageous, and I'm wondering if maybe he just decided that I'm not going to pay those fees.
You're welcome, Caden.
Called me to, yeah, you damn right, bruh.
Yep.
His burger has me hungry because I haven't even eaten yet. This guy didn't even get me a burger. I'm sitting here by myself, man. What the hell is this?
My wife made it. You brought pizza.
Hold on. I'm about to try one of them burgers.
Coronavirus, motherfucker.
We're sitting right next to each other.
There's bacon on it. I ain't sharing that.
There's bacon on it. Hella funny. What kind of bacon?
It's like a brown sugar bacon.
Brown sugar bacon. Thick cut, though? From the center?
From Fred Meyer, yeah.
Center cut, thick.
From the deli.
It's got to be one of those. So it's probably boar's head bacon, or from the deli, or the...
or not the deli.
The meat department?
Meat department.
Yeah. Yep, Rothwell versus Ty Brewer up next. I'm not 100% on this one. Yeah, they make you join established association under another black belt registered for the IBJJF. Then you pay the association and IBJJF. Well, it is a racket. But Ensign Inoue, the cool thing about it is his students can already compete because he does have an affiliation under another gym that is IBJJF certified. So he said, he's like, I don't really care either way. He's like, it would have been cool if they could compete under my name, but at least my students can compete under this other banner. So...
Is he still involved with Foci?
With what?
Foci?
I don't know.
Remember that was the gear? F-O-K-A-I?
Yeah.
When I was...
I think so. He's still involved with fisticuffs, Jim.
Yeah, I know. He's best friends with Leonard.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was still open.
Yeah.
Until I was reading one of his, on Instagram, I think it was, Ensign said something about it, and he actually tagged fisticuffs in the message because he wanted to thank all his affiliations and partners and stuff like that.
So Ensign Inouye's best friend's name is Leonard Gabriel. Leonard Gabriel is one of my old boxing coaches. I got to meet Ensign Inoue, what was it, back 2006, was it, when I met him?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
2005, 2006, somewhere around there. There was a plan for me. Leonard was going to send me to live with him after I graduated high school.
In Japan. I said, hell no, I don't want you to do that.
Yeah, live with him in Japan. I was going to do it, but I wanted to wait until after I did my college wrestling thing. I did JUCO wrestling. But I had a baby. Things changed. Never went to Japan. None of that happened.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy is when we look back on life experiences that we could have had that we didn't make, you know, like choices and things like that. It's crazy. I didn't fly for the first time till I was 33 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, man, I don't know. I don't see what the big deal is, why I was so scared. But
it ain't that bad, but, you know, well, I mean, the thought of being...
Could you imagine if I was in high school, though? I was picked to be on the U.S. international team for baseball.
Yep. And go compete in Australia.
Yeah, Australia, the Netherlands, China, Puerto Rico, Canada. One of the only reasons why I didn't play is, one, we were poor, because it cost some money. It cost money to get on to make it to the team.
And we were from a poor community, Lincoln City.
And then two, obviously you had to fly in order to compete, and I wasn't about to do that.
Yeah, he had a vagina for 33 years of his life.
If Triceratops hasn't been recommended. Triceratops hasn't, but we've both had Triceratops. I'm sure you've had it.
I've definitely.
I mean, I'm a Ninkasi guy. I like Ninkasi, so. But, well, you know what? We might get the Triceratops on here just to give. I don't think we've done a Ninkasi beer yet, have we? Ninkasi's one of the better breweries in Oregon.
Maybe.
Yeah, we might have to do Ninkasi. Maybe we'll do Triceratops. I'll see if they have something that we haven't had yet. All right, but Rothwell Anti-Beer is coming up.
We typically try to find something we haven't had.
The idea is we were so broke we learned how to fight. Well, we kind of got thrown into a fighting situation based on having an abusive man in our home.
Yeah.
So Rothwell Tibera. Rothwell's one of the long-standing vets. You know, I think one of his first fights that I ever watched was versus Big Country Roy Nelson. And wasn't that in the IFL?
IFL.
Yep. So I've kind of been following Rothwell since then, Big Ben.
I missed
Real
the IFL.
fun fight, man. Real fun fight.
I missed the IFL. I really wish that they would have just done it right on TV. The team concept wasn't bad. Even though
still
they
like the
talked
team
about
concept.
They talked about how the team concept, people said the team concept didn't work. I think it was more so about the way that they would put it on TV. You would always get highlights. You would not really get the whole fight.
I think it'd be dope if they did like a gym versus gym team instead of like having teams where they have fighters
Well,
come in.
did that. They did that in the later seasons. I think it was 2008.
It was the later ones because I remember we had a guy from Camas, Washington that actually made it to Ken Shamrock's team.
Yeah. Yeah,
and then they had to train under that banner at that point.
In 2008, I think it was, they switched to gym versus gym, but it didn't last long.
It didn't last long at all.
The TV was bad. You know, the TV was bad. They had a bad TV deal. They didn't get to show the fights live. Part of it is not a lot of people want to go back and watch a fight after it's not live.
No.
You know, especially
and they only aired like clips. They pieced it together. It was like really weird.
Yeah. So they'd get like an hour showing or something like that, and then they'd put in like a highlight of a couple of the fights. But it was so much fun when you were live at it, though.
Yeah.
Like, I loved it. Sitting ringside at it, Wolfpack. You know, getting to watch Chris Horodesky fight. I mean, awesome.
Yeah, I agree. It would be so excellent to watch again. I think now is a perfect time to get into it with streaming deals and everything. There's no excuse that you couldn't get like some sort of platform for it that people would watch.
It's cheaper. Much cheaper to produce it now. You can put it on YouTube and produce it.
You could get some amateur like me, and I can produce it for you.
I thought you were going to fight. I was like, yeah, we could throw you in a fight. Don't know what that's going to do for
I would, dude.
You're 34 years old?
33 years old. I would have to lose a little bit of weight because I think, like, when I think about myself, like,
do you want to fight?
No. But when you think about myself, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still like 130 pounds, and I feel like that's where I would be comfortable fighting at.
No, I think we'd put you at 145.
Dude, that's a lot of work.
I think we should do it. I'll go down to 25. I'll fight pro. You fight amateur.
That'd be a lot of work to get down to 145. You're
That's
talking
right.
40 pounds almost.
Yeah, but that's because you're not in shape.
I know, I'm not in shape at all.
We get you in shape, and you'll only be 15 over, and it's a 15-pound cut, and that's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the cut. I'm just worried about starving because I like food.
That's the cut.
I know. Well, that too, but I'm talking about just the getting in shape and all that.
Yeah, we could do that though. We could do that.
Dude,
get in shape.
Getting down to 135 would be so hard right now.
Cullen wouldn't fight at 35. He's
That's-
like 90 right now.
You're talking 90. It's close. It's real close. 190 is probably real close to where I'm going right now.
I'd go 25 or 35 or 45.
Yeah, in shape, definitely way lighter. It's been a while, especially.
45. I could do 45.
I haven't done a lot of exercising. I do try to go on like walks. I try to take my dog out on walks and stuff. Try to get out there for at least half an hour, 45 minutes walking, and then I'll do I'll do like push-ups every night. Which push-ups nowadays are a lot harder than they were 20 years ago, or not 20 years ago, but 15 years ago.
How many do?
I started out doing 10 every night, and it was really difficult because I've got a lot of extra weight than I used to have.
And you're not as strong as you used to be?
Yeah, I'm not near as strong as I used to be. Worked my way up to 20, just doing 20 every night. We'll see what happens after that. I want to keep maintaining. As long as I keep doing the push-ups every night, I feel like I'm doing something to maintain. God, I remember in baseball, Brian Gaunt used to make us do so many push-ups.
Yeah, I remember that too. I remember he used to chew oatmeal.
Dude, well, he used to chew tobacco for the
so he started
longest
chewing
time, and
oatmeal.
he started chewing oatmeal to quit.
It was so weird because he'd pull out a little plastic Ziploc baggie of oatmeal and stick it in his lip.
Dude, you're at 225 right now, Townsy? Damn.
156.
I feel like I haven't seen. You know what's crazy is we live in the same town. I haven't seen Townsy in so long.
156. That's what I was today.
156. I feel like that's even heavy for you though. Yeah, it's rough.
156. If I'm in shape, I'll walk around about 35.
All right. So what do you? I've got Ben Rothwell by decision. What do you have? 88 kgs. What's the conversion? We go kgs because in America we're idiots, and for some reason we're like the only country that
Because we're old-fashioned.
yeah
Because the pounds is older than metric system.
yeah we're just stupid.
We didn't convert. We stuck to old-fashioned way while the world went to something easier.
And we're like the only. You got Tabura. I don't know. I wouldn't say you're dumb, dude. It was a struggle. I almost went with Tybura.
Tybura's been on a kill though lately. Though
You were bigger?
He's been knocking
Damn.
some people out.
Well, he was getting him down, and he won a decision in his last fight, if I remember right. I had him picked by decision. My
I got
problem
Rothwell
is,
picked round 2 knockout.
I've got Rothwell by decision. I just think he's just too experienced. But Ty Brewer's fought everybody, man. He's fought the who's who in heavyweight
Big
division.
Ben Rothwell from Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Yeah, man. Go, Pat, go.
I almost moved out to Kenosha.
Were you guys really contemplating moving out there?
Yeah,
Because your wife has family out there, right?
she has family out in Kenosha.
Yeah.
Yep. We thought about it for a little while.
You know, it's funny. It's his wife's a Packer fan, too.
Everyone is, but so you know what? Her family actually owns some of the shares to the Packers.
Dude, congratulations, Mech, dude.
I
See him
went
for
to
the first time under 200.
dude. Wow, Rothwell's just landed. He's gonna throw.
I think
he's
he
gonna
might knock him out.
He's gonna set a record for the most punches thrown in a heavyweight fight if he keeps it up.
Nah, dude.
Dude, he's going.
Do you
all
not
out.
remember Stipe? Stipe threw so many.
I'm saying if he keeps it up, he's like hasn't paused for more than 5 seconds throwing a punch.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna last the whole fight doing that. You know that.
That's why I said if he keeps it up. If he keeps it up.
But yeah, Tybura's tough though. That's the thing that people underestimate with Tybura.
And he's got good power and he's quick.
I debated so long in this fight because I like Tybura. I'm a fan of Tybura. I like what he's done to some of my favorite fighters. But Ben Rothwell is just one of those guys that's almost impossible to put away. He's hard to take down. He's hard to fight against. He's so awkward, and he's strong and powerful. But you look here, he's landing at will almost, and Tybura's taking it. We got 3:20 left in the fight.
In the first round, not
Or
in the fight.
in the first round, yeah, sorry.
And this is easily a Rothwell round.
So Caden's got who do you got? You said KO, TKO round 2, but who? This will be the grossest, sweatiest decision ever. Yeah, I think it's going to decision 2. I've got Rothwell by decision, though. You got to give Big Ben. Ooh,
I mean,
Tybura, nice shot.
I feel like that's probably been beaten at this point. Kane
Was
versus,
it the JDS Kane fight? I don't know. I feel like
might have been at
for
the
one
time.
fighter at the time that set the record. Let me look. What are we talking? Are we talking about most punches thrown total or most punches by one fighter? Or what are we talking about?
I would say all that matters is landed. Yeah, that's good. It's all in the meat.
I like my burger well done. No pink.
Like that?
Yep. Is that what you like or no?
Mm-hmm. My wife
So
likes
I
it,
typed in
wow.
most punches landed in the UFC heavyweight division, and the first fight that comes up, or in a UFC decision. I said UFC heavyweight decision actually. I don't know why decision, but it makes sense because the fight
division, decision.
Same thing.
Tomato.
Stipe comes up first.
A minute and 55 left in the first round. Rothwell's still winning the fight.
Let's
Still
look at
controls
the
center.
official UFC
Tybura
record
is
book.
starting to counter a little bit, but Rothwell's winning purely on volume at this point right here.
So in terms of total fights,
Good
wow,
straight
Jim
left
Miller
from
has more
Tybura.
fights than Cerrone, or he's tied with first for Cerrone. Wow.
But not
Let's go to striking though. So knockdowns landed is Cowboy at 20. Knockdowns per 15 is Drew McFedries. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Crazy. Ooh, good body kick from Tybura.
That's total strikes landed. I don't care about that. I want like
Good
per
right
in
from
a fight.
Rothwell. Tybura's getting some in. Rothwell's winning it, but I think Tybura's getting some good stuff
No,
in.
Tybura's
Those
landed a
uppercuts
couple
right
really
there.
good ones. Now Tybura's
He's got a good body shot kick in there that he landed.
If Tybura wants to win, he's got to get it down to the ground, in my opinion. That is where he excels in the heavyweight division.
Maybe,
is on
or
the
he's got
ground.
to slow down Rothwell.
Rothwell's going to slow himself down, especially the way he came out punching like that in the first round.
I mean, because if
Khabib
Tybura
would eat
keeps
these
doing
guys
what
up.
he's doing,
Okay, so you got Ben by knockout in round 2. Okay,
that's what I got too.
and then Khabib would eat these guys up. Hella funny.
Although I'm a little bit,
I don't know if
I think
Khabib would be able to
Tybura
take
is
these
going to
guys
look.
down.
I think Tybura is going to look better as the fight goes on.
Tybura might actually
Rothwell's
have
looking
better
like
stamina.
he's going to fade. Tybura's looking like he's figuring out some timing and some spacing there.
And that's the part that I was iffy on is Tybura. We know he can go a full 15 minutes. We know Ben can go a full 15 minutes. He's done it multiple times. But Tybura will look better as the fight goes on.
Ben's just bigger.
Woo!
He cuts to 265. Literally cuts to 265.
He just threw a bad head kick and then he just
and then he got
ate a
hit
huge
with that
right.
So Ben cuts to 265, but my biggest thing was he's fought tougher competition in my opinion.
I think that's 1-0 Ben just based off the early blitzes.
Early volume, yeah.
Outside that, I think that Tybura landed the best shot of that fight, though, or the first round.
I think so, and I think Tybura looked better as the round went on.
Khabib at 190, no cut. I don't know that Khabib. Does Khabib even make 190?
That's probably what he walks around at.
You think he cuts 35 pounds down to 155?
Possibly.
That's a lot.
He's not a small guy.
He's not that small, but he didn't look like he was much bigger than Conor, and Conor had to put on weight just to make 170.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, he weighed in at 168 for both those fights. The only time he's ever measured in at 170 was for the Cowboy fight.
I would be curious to see what Conor's walking around at now.
Yeah, it'd be
Like,
interesting.
what is he walking around at? Because he's put on quite a bit of muscle. You look at him in his 45-pound days. You look at him when he won the 55-pound title, and you look at him now. He's put on a
I
significant
heard
amount of
187.
muscle.
Damn. DC Stipe has the record for most significant strikes landed in heavyweight history. That's what I thought. I knew it was a Stipe fight. I just didn't know which one. So we go on to round 2, baby. This is where I said, you said Rothwell knockout round 2, right?
I said Rothwell knockout round 2,
I think,
but I'm liking the way Tybura looks as the fight goes on, though.
Yeah, Caden Ahumada has Rothwell knockout round 2 as well.
What did you have?
I have Rothwell by decision, so hopefully we can get there because I've only got a 25-point lead on Bueno right now. Bueno Knight he's right on my ass. Hopefully Rothwell can keep going. Tybura is he's all heart, man, and he's got a lot of skill on the ground, and he's another guy's. Look at that awkward haircut in the back. If you look at that,
Yeah, I know.
you notice that. Who was that last week that we said that for?
I don't remember, but he had a hard line.
He did have a hard line.
I will say, though, I feel like Tybura has the more accurate straight strikes.
USADA dodger. John Jones was definitely doing some USADA dodging.
No, he
admitted
wasn't.
that.
They weren't USADA back then. It was just the Nevada
was it
State
the
Athletic Commission.
Athletic Commission?
This was 2010.
Was that when he said he hit under the ring?
Yep, 2010.
Because he said a few years ago.
2010, he didn't know why they were there or who they were really there with.
But he said he just smoked a blunt. So he
Just
was
smoked
like,
a blunt?
He's like, I hid under the cage.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
But you look at Vanderlei. We look at instances. Vanderlei,
Literally
he
ran.
ran from USADA
Literally
when they
ran.
showed up.
Yeah.
Hella funny. But Big Ben got him pressed up against the cage right now. The fucking gnat out of here. Tibura has the hair where you just want to tell your friend to let it go, man. Hey, a la LeBron James, bro, shave your fucking head. Just let it go. Like, everybody knows you're already balding in the middle. Just let it go. Like, dude.
You're right. This is like my last hurrah. My shit's going back
this
way.
guy,
I'm
he's got
trying
so
to
much
figure out
money.
ways
He,
to
like,
hide-
spray paints
I'm
it and
trying
does
to,
all
like,
sorts of
hide
shit.
this shit, fucking figuring out ways to make it not look like I'm balding anywhere.
I'm worried about all this being gray
But,
when
you
it
know, I
comes
still
in.
look good back here. I'm still full-headed back there. It's just right here where I'm starting to lose it.
Oh, for you? Are you, like, talking about yourself for real?
No shit.
Damn, Daniel. Are you sure we're related? Because I still got a full hairline. So
I got the same hairline Skylar's got.
I know.
Skylar's is more obvious.
That kid ain't even close to 30, and
No,
he's
like,
balding.
what, 26 or 28 now.
Is he 28 now?
He'll be 28 in
Oh,
November.
damn. Heather's 30, isn't she?
In January.
Wow. No, she's 30 already.
I think she's 30 in January.
No, she'll be 31 because you'll be 32 or 33, won't you? No, bullshit. You'll be 33.
I'll be 32. How old are you?
I'm 33. Oh,
Exactly.
well, damn.
I'm a year and a half. Yep.
Getting old sucks, guys.
So
Got
Skylar,
beard and bald. Let it go. Dude,
Skylar will be 28.
for sure. The beard with, like, bald look, tats, it's a great look.
No, I can't do beards. I'm too patchy right here.
Killed Skylar. Hey, Caden. You know it. Don't tell us we're wrong, Caden. Tell us we're wrong. You're one of Skylar's best friends growing up forever. We got a minute 25, and Tibura has the center on lock. Ben Rothwell's super slow. Tibura's super slow. Tibura probably has a little bit more energy right now, though, than Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
starting
for
to
sure.
land.
Look at that. He just threw a
See,
couple
that's
weak
what I was
punches,
saying,
and Ben
man.
didn't even move.
Well, Ben's, a big old ogre. He doesn't worry about getting punched. He'll take a punch.
Dude, he took all of those. He's taken so many punches throughout his whole career.
Ooh.
Oh, here he comes. Ooh, good uppercut from Tibura, though.
Tibura's
Crazy.
like not even trying at this point. He's just popping him.
No. And Tibura's landing a lot, though. He's landing 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
He's just popping him. He's just out striking him. He can
Yeah.
hit him when he wants.
That seems to be what it is.
Ooh,
Ben, nice
flip,
duck
though.
under, though.
Ooh, he hit him with a couple there.
And it was good right to the body on that
well, he
slip.
threw 2 punches, too. It was like an uppercut and a left hook or something like that.
But he's got to get off. He's got to get his head off that line. Ooh,
Ooh.
they both just threw left hooks
Wow.
and ducked into that. Ooh.
I'll tell you,
Ooh,
though.
good. See, Ben went to the body and Tibura went to the head right there.
I'd still rather be seeing a fight between a 125er, 35er, or 45er.
Much more fun to me.
Yeah,
anybody-
this isn't bad, but there's so much more going on in those fights.
Anybody under 170 and under, they put on the best fights.
Yeah, well, there's some good fights at 85 and 205.
85, they all have
But
some good fights, but
I
I mean, if
mean,
we're talking in general.
Consistency. The only problem that you run into once you start going 35-25 is
There's
is-
always
is
neck tats.
people really want to get those they want to see those knockouts.
That's true.
And that's the biggest problem. But, I like watching the fight more than the
I like a
knockout.
good fun
I
fight.
mean, I do like the knockout, but I would rather watch a fun fight overall than a boring fight with a cool knockout.
Yeah. I mean, a fun fight with a fun knockout is going to be a lot better than a boring
Yeah.
fight with a random knockout. That just,
Yeah. But, it's like Chael
happens.
Sonnen says, these people, most of these fans, they don't want to watch a full fight. They want to see the knockout, so they want the fight to end as fast as they can.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get that. They're not really interested in the whole fight. They're interested in the knockout. I understand that. But, I like watching the whole fight overall. Ooh, I watched that series.
What is that?
That's about the runner with, they called him the Blade Runner, is the Paralympics.
Oh, you're
guy.
talking about
killed his
the African
girlfriend.
dude.
Yeah.
South African, wasn't
South Africa, supposedly
he?
killed
Talk
his
about South
girlfriend.
African.
Yeah. Blade Runner. They have
I
it
know his
on,
name. Why the hell?
I just watched it last night.
But we got round 3. Let's go. It could be 1-1, guys.
Could be 1-1.
I think Tybura might have taken that second round.
Taken the second round. He took the second half of the first round. Could have potentially stole it, but I don't think so.
No, I think the first round was Ben. I think the second round was Tybura, though. What do you guys got? 1-1?
1-1. Yes, Pastorius.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly it. That's exactly who I was talking about.
So right now we have Tybura in the center, Rothwell in the center as well. No one really controlling it. Both kind of trying to throw punches. Rothwell is really pressuring forward. Tybura keeps moving, but he's probably landing the better shots.
Yeah, this is just one of those heavyweight fights I knew was going to a decision.
Yeah, I should have.
I just knew it was going to a decision.
I don't know. We got 4 minutes left. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I just don't see either one of these guys at this point in the fight putting either one away.
I don't think so either, but, it only takes one punch at the heavyweight division.
Yep.
So anything could happen.
Ben's coming forward and swinging.
It's just sloppy, though. It's just so sloppy. I just don't understand how people like that more than, what you see from the littler guys.
I don't get it. To me, this has been a boring fight. It's been a boring fight.
In comparison to, say, that Giga fight at 145, that was way better.
Every card on the fight so far has been better,
every
in my
fight,
opinion.
Every fight on the card.
Every fight on the card. I said every card on the fight.
Every card on the fight, Well, every fight's got multiple cards.
Yeah, sure.
It's like a war.
But this is probably the worst fight on the card so far. Thankfully, the other heavyweights put it away early, so we didn't have to endure this.
Tybura doesn't look bad. Rothwell looks terrible, in my opinion.
Rothwell does look terrible.
But
there's Tybura going for the takedown right now, and he's going to get it. That might seal the third. So we got 3 minutes left, and I don't think Ben's going to get up from here.
He don't have the energy to. He just looks
He doesn't have the ground game from here.
I mean, he's got ground game, but is it really ground game?
No.
I mean, the ground game's evolved a lot over the years.
Yeah. I don't see Ben doing anything from here. Tybura, this is his spot. Like I said at the beginning of this fight, this is where Tybura needs to go to win this fight.
Yeah.
He might have stolen this fight with that takedown right there. He might have won the fight.
Yeah, I'd put my savings on the fat guy winning the fight too.
Yeah, the fat guy's definitely winning.
It's not something I'm too interested in. I just don't get super excited about this stuff.
It's hard, man. But this is what I do like. I should have picked Tybura, man. I knew I had Tybura.
2 minutes left.
I don't think I've picked
2
against
minutes left.
Tybura yet.
Rothwell's kind of flailing inside of the guard while Tybura's landing some punches. Rothwell doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
That's what I'm telling you. Rothwell on his back.
I mean, his legs look huge.
Round 3.
Look at how big Rothwell's legs look right there, though.
He's got big legs. They're almost the same size as his body.
That's crazy.
Is he going for a... Oh,
he's
if he
going
get that
up high. He's not going to triangle Tybura. No way.
Dude, how wild would that be if he put him in a triangle?
That would be crazy. That would be wicked.
How wild.
That would be wicked.
I wouldn't be mad because
a minute and 33 seconds left.
I think Tybura's winning.
Yeah.
I think Tybura won the fight. I mean, if it maintains this for the next minute and a half, like I said, I don't see Ben Rothwell getting up from here.
Yeah, I would say featherweight's probably one of the funner divisions. Honestly, I think probably 55 is my favorite division just because of the depth of it.
The depth at 155 is insane.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite. But, being a little guy who used to fight at 25, 35, wherever I fought anywhere up to 55. It just
Connor versus DP, round 2.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, they're talking about it. No, they're talking about in the UFC, and Connor said he'll still donate to the charity.
Well, they both said they still donate to charity. That's what I'm saying, as a charity.
Connor versus DP round 2, that's dope. And what's funny is, who was it at 155? Someone was talking shit about DC or Dustin, saying that they were dodging a fight to take the Connor fight. Well, yeah.
I mean,
there's far more money involved in a Connor fight than any other fight for Dustin at 155.
Even then, Dustin's not taking the fight for the money.
No, and it's going to charity.
So who cares?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. At that point, though, do you really
Oh, it was Tony Ferguson that was talking shit. Because he was apparently he was supposed to be fighting Dustin.
Well, he's trying to get a fight now. He's trying to find a way to put himself back into title contention.
Dude, this is going to be rough. It depends how you scored the second round, in my opinion.
There's not a lot of people who are going to want to fight
this might come
Tony
out to
Ferguson.
be a draw.
No, it's not going to be.
It could be.
Tybura's going to win this fight.
It could be a Tybura
He's going
fight.
to win 29-28.
No, 29-26. This is a 10-8 round.
Nah, it's not.
I'm giving him 10-8 on this one.
29-28.
10-8 third round.
Did they just stand him up? Why would
No, the fight's over.
Is it over?
It's over.
Time's up. Where's my remote?
That's 20. I'm telling you right now.
They were both so slow to get up. I thought they stopped it for something.
But Tybura, that's what he does. I should have picked Tybura. I think that was a 10-8 round for sure.
I think it's not.
Tony did get. I see blue buzz.
I think it's 10-9.
Nah, that's a 10-8 for me. Based off the definition.
Even though Tony got wrecked in his last fight, nobody wants to fight him still. He's still a dangerous
He's still
fight.
dangerous, yeah.
I mean, look at the win streak that he went on before he got beat.
Look at that uppercut right before the takedown. Oh my God. So good. Why did I pick against Tybura, dude?
I think he just needs one good win. I think Tony just needs one good win, and he's back in the mix. It just depends on who they give him next.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's probably
But nobody wants to fight him, though.
27, Tybura.
I'm going 29-28 Tybura.
Let's hear the judges when they come out. Let's see what they got.
Yep, I'm ready for it. What do you guys got?
He needs a cool...
Yeah, he got the yell for sure. What do you think what the scorecard was, though? So, I mean, we all think for sure Rothwell lost that fight.
Yeah, right, it's a Tybura win. We're just talking... I think it was 29-28. Or 29-27.
I think 29-28. Ooh.
All three judges, 29-27.
Nice
What'd I tell you? 10-8 third round,
Nice
baby.
job.
10-8 third round. That third round, he beat the dog shit out of Rothwell.
Yeah, I mean...
That was a 10-8 round, baby.
They called it a 10-8. I mean, I don't disagree off of the rules, but based off of the way that they've judged past fights, I'm surprised that they called that a 10-8.
Damn, I knew better than to pick against Tybura. God damn it, fuck you, Townsy, because you might... I got to check the standings now. That's going to be dangerous. Who picked Tybura in our group? Come on, baby. What do we got?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm still in first. Only by 15 points, though. Townsy's right on my ass. Townsy and Bueno Knight are right on my ass. So is Lucas Ross. Oh, shit. Damn, Ankilla and Squirt General. Woo! This is close. It's so between 1 through 5, it's 40 points. That's one fight. One fight right now is the difference with 2 fights left.
And I'm in 7th right now.
Woo! Holy shit. Thanks, Ankilla, baby.
I'm in 7th, but I'm still only one perfect fight, and I can pass you.
But I think we have the same picks because we both have Barboza and we have Moraes. So you're out of first, baby. You're cut off,
motherfucker. But let's see.
I've got Moraes.
I got Amir Khani.
Knockout.
I got Amir Khani.
Oh, that's right. You do have Amir Khani. I remember.
Yeah, by decision.
Ooh, this guy picked Amir Khani. I wanted to pick Amir Khani because I love his jits game, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Barbosa has gas tank issues, and this is the first time at 45. I think it's going to hurt
We're
him.
going to see what happens. I'm going to go take a piss here.
He's not a Frankie Edgar going down in weight class guy, you know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And here he goes.
Close up on Jake.
Boom. We're about to switch it to a close-up on me. All right, let's transition this in here. All right, so we got a close-up on me here. I picked Khabib. Rothwell got the L. Yeah, that was a good call. He got that. But fuck him anyway. I hope he loses here and I pass him up somehow. We'll see what happens. Oh, somebody challenging him to a fight there. Anyway, I'm really excited about this whole fight card so far. I've liked it a lot. I've loved Fight Island more than any other time really in the UFC. I feel like in a long time it's just kind of really provided a lot of excitement. I think a lot of it has come down to the fact that these guys don't really get the chance to prepare for themselves like they would in a regular UFC fight time where they might have 8 to 10 weeks to prepare. So a lot of them are only going on a couple of weeks notice, and it just makes you really fight off of your own skill and less off of a game plan. Oh God, that was one of the wickedest knockouts I've ever seen. Wow. Yeah, they should show that a million more times. That was a wicked knockout. So they're fighting off of their own skill, and they're not really game planning. So there's not a lot of guys who are trying to look to counter what they're doing or anything like that. They're just going out there and banging. I think it's created more exciting fights, and I hope they keep producing these fight cards as fast as they are, and I hope that these guys don't get full training camps because I think it's ultimately led to better fight cards. In this one, though, I do have Amir Khani picked to win this fight. I just think that he'll be able to control Barboza, and Barboza will slow down. We'll see what ends up happening here. It's cool. They're talking about the relationship between Barboza and Moraes right there. We also have Colin coming back. Nope, never mind. What's up?
I gotta run to Walmart real quick.
Okay.
I need to get a white tablecloth for underneath the Halloween one. With lace.
Sounds good. All right, Barboza versus Amir Khani coming up right now. Super excited about this one. Pull that up. Yeah, Jones hid under the mat. He said he came out and he hid under a mat because he smoked weed. Yeah, he said that. But that was also back in like 2010. That wasn't USADA time. That was for Nevada State Athletic Commission or whoever. They don't know who it was. And that's why he was like, dude, I don't know what it was for. I don't know whether they were coming to check for steroids or weed or whatever. And I just got done smoking a joint. And I hid under the mat until they left. That was pre-USADA. So I don't really care either way, but even if it was the case that he just got done smoking a joint, which I do believe, given the fact that he's been busted with weed before in the past, it's hard to not believe that. So whatever, it is what it is. Weed's not illegal in some states and some countries. I think it should be off that banned substance list. I think it's a little bit ridiculous, especially considering it does nothing to your body like steroids do. And alcohol is not on the banned substance list. Barboza is just peeled. Yeah, we'll see what happens here in this fight. I got Amir Khani picked to win. 145 pounds. Edson Barboza, I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of guys going down in weight class later in their career. I usually think that that's a sign of trouble, not a good sign for them. People only go down in weight class when they're struggling or they're trying to get a fresh start. Oftentimes it doesn't work out for them. If you look at the champs, think about champs or the guys that were double champs outside of Randy Couture, who went to 205. Or actually, he might have won 205 first and then heavyweight. I don't know. He won a lot of titles. But Conor McGregor moved up from 45 to 55. You look at 125, Henry Cejudo moved up from 25 to 35 successfully. Amanda Nunes, 35 to 45 successfully. You look at 205 with DC, he went from 205 to heavyweight successfully. The guys that move up at the higher level tend to do better than the guys at the higher level moving down. If you're moving down, it's probably more than likely a bad sign for your career. We can look at TJ Dillashaw. Didn't work out for him when he went down. You can look at even Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar was a 155-pound champion, went down to 45. He didn't win it. Granted, Frankie Edgar looked good in his last 135-pound belt. It's still, we'll still end up seeing what happens there. But he was a champion at 55, never at 45. We'll see what happens here at 35 for him. I think there's a lot more evidence to suggest that moving up in weight class is better. Well, that's what they said, that they lowered the weight for weed that you can't be high during your fight, basically. But what happened with Trevin Jones? Trevin Jones took a short notice fight, right? Trevin Jones was a last-minute replacement fight against Timur Valiev, and then he goes out there, gets beat up, and arguably, potentially a 10-8, 10-7 round in the first round, knocks Timur Valiev out in the second round, and Trevin Jones wins that fight. But he came in on short notice, less than a week's notice, and he popped for marijuana. That fight was later turned to a no contest because of that. It's a little bit ridiculous. He shouldn't be getting in trouble at all for that. He came in, he stepped in, saved the fight, won. Why should it be overturned? So, I've heard that before about guys who rolled stoned are delayed But then again, you look at 10th Planet and what Eddie Bravo's done, and he rolls stoned all the time. And, they've really helped evolve the game and take it to the next level. Obviously, they're not the only ones, but I really do think that what they do with the no-gi stuff, with their high guard stuff, their half guard stuff, and the different things that Eddie Bravo's brought to the 10th or to the jiu-jitsu game has all been good stuff in general. And he does most all that while stoned, so we'll see, who knows. But, if you're not fighting stoned, should you be punished for it? I don't think so, just because it stays in your body for a long time. There is, I guess, one of the articles I was saying was talking about how when you cut weight or when you're burning fat, it can release THC into your system or something like that. So maybe that makes it look like you've smoked more recently or something. I don't necessarily understand that, but I guess if THC is stored in your fat cells, it might make sense.
Be good.
All right, Colin, you missed nothing right now. Number 14, Edson Barbosa versus Marquand Amirkhani. They're getting ready to start that fight right now.
I figured.
Yeah.
I had to heat up some pizza and take care of the kids. Yeah, your wife ran to the store.
Yeah, I know. She came in and told me.
Okay.
Beep. All right, so what do you guys got right now? So I have Amirkhani picked to win by decision. You have Barbosa picked to win by what?
Knockout round one.
Knockout
probably.
round one. What do you guys have?
Dude, I like Amirkhani. I just don't like his stand-up.
Yeah.
I don't like his stand-up at all.
He's wild.
And
on
I
his
think
stand-up.
that Barbosa's just a little bit better overall.
This dog needs to go inside.
Probably a lot of bit better overall, actually. Barbosa's he's the black belt in jiu-jitsu on the ground. And he's got excellent kickboxing. So that's where I'm coming from. You and me. Hey, Townsy, I see that. Yeah, you're right on my ass, baby. Yeah, he does have a BJJ black belt. I don't know if Jake already went over all that. But yeah, he does. One kick from Barbosa put me in ICU for a month. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Here's the other thing about black belts, though. We talked about it before when we were talking about Ensign. The game's changed a lot. While Barbosa is still active in MMA, we don't see a ton of it. We see mostly striking from it. Being a black belt 10 years ago is different than being a black belt and getting it now.
And did you address Townsy's comment about lowering the rate for weed in your system?
I mean, I think they should just take it off the banned substance list altogether.
I don't think
Unless
they
you're
lowered
impaired.
the rate. I think
No, they did. They did lower the
it?
rate. They lowered the threshold because a lot of guys were popping. But the problem is they're still getting in trouble for it.
Yeah.
So what the heck is going on? But yes, as far as USADA, they did lower it. But it's like I was telling them, they don't know the effect of cutting weight and how it releases the THC back into your system through the fat cells. I was reading an article, they were talking about when you're cutting weight, it could
Calling for
potentially
an
put more in there.
anaconda? Ooh.
All right, let's see.
Mex says
4
he
minutes
sees an
into the
anaconda
fight.
coming.
You got Barbosa controlling the center still.
Yeah. So the stand-up game, we should definitely see Barbosa taking the lead here. It's going to be interesting if it goes to ground because we saw Amirkhani tap out a really well-known black belt before, multiple times.
Yeah, but is Barbosa ranked 14th at 155 pounds? Because this is his first fight at 145 pounds, so it wouldn't make sense for him to have a 145-pound ranking.
Yeah.
He hasn't even
The
fought at
UFC does
145.
that a lot, though. We've seen them give people rankings without ever fighting. Like, they'll take them out of the rankings or put them into the rankings wherever they want.
Well, Yuri's number 6 after one fight.
Prochazka?
Yeah.
Hey, when are we going to see him fight again? Now that we're at Fight Island, do you think it's going to be coming up? We're back on Fight Island. Yuri Prochazka he's a baller, man. He's got a big following. I just got mine this year. Peg locks, entries, essential competition BJJ is way different. Yeah, I don't know about competition BJJ anymore. I like following the sub-underground format for competition BJJ. The only thing I don't like is they use escape time to determine the winner. But teach their own. You really shouldn't have a close-up on me while we're while I'm eating pizza. It's interesting. Barboza is in the middle, but we don't see him throwing like he usually does. He doesn't seem too much bigger than Amir Khani, especially if we're going down 10 pounds. More Kron Gracie to show how BJJ can be. Watch who's number 1 on flow or download it as current torrent. Format is better. Let me go like this. Let's find out. Let me go to the Flow website real quick. I'll go Flow Grappling, official site. Best Jiu-Jitsu grappling events. What do they got so far coming up? Their next event is Fight to Win 155. Not bad. Ooh, they got the Abu Dhabi Professional Jiu-Jitsu Championships coming up. That's in November. That should be a good one, though. I'll definitely have to check that out. I know I've seen ADCC, IBJJF, no gi. Abu Dhabi, we've seen that one. The ADCC, we know that one. But let me see if they've got the ranking. Who's number 1? Let's see here. Gary Tunnen, yeah. Dude, I remember Gary Tunnen back in the day. It's been a while since I heard that name. Wow. Way to bring that up. Reminds me of, that was probably, so all this bit. What's his name? Crazy Horse versus Vanderlei. I think it was back in Pride when they had that backstage brawl. Is that who that was? Was that Crazy Horse versus Vanderlei, that Pride brawl in the backstage? Yep. Yeah, buddy. Kron tapped Gary in ADC years ago.
So
Gary says he's been ducking him since and wants to fight him in the UFC. I wouldn't be objective to that, to be honest.
To what?
Kron versus Gary Tunnen, Kron Gracie versus Gary Tunnen.
Well, that would be fun in the UFC.
It'd be fun in the UFC.
I thought you were talking about Crazy Horse still.
Well, I was
Crazy
for a
Horse
second.
should not be in the UFC.
I'm just kind of reading.
That guy's a joke. His name is Felony now.
Yeah, but it'd still be fun.
He's a bum. He's lost like 12 in a row or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was explaining to your kids the rules if I win. I was like, so do you remember when you were 6 or when you were 6 or when you were 6? We used to play this game all the time, and it was called I Win. No matter what we did, you would always win because you were 6. So when you have a 6-year-old playing with you, and you're 12, and you're 10, and you're 8 or 9,
right. So Barboza won the first round.
Always gonna win.
It's 1-0 Barboza.
Amir trying to hit him with that uppercut.
He seems a little reluctant to strike, like he's respecting
well,
Khani's striking.
He's probably trying to conserve his energy, knowing that he has problems with his cardio, and he's gone down an extra 10 pounds.
T-City Ortega, baby. Dude, I can't wait to see that guy in action again. It's going to be really fun when Brian Ortega steps in there again. Live in play wagering. So Amir Khani's plus 220. Barboza's now minus 300 to win the fight after the first round.
10-9 Barboza, Ryan Frederick says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was pretty easy 10-9 Barboza, in my opinion.
Fucking dog, dude.
I'd like that knockout, though. Hold on, let me see what Townsy picked. Because I know Townsy and Bueno are right on my ass.
I'd like to see more activity out of him, especially after talking shit about the heavyweight fight. But in the last heavyweight fight, they were throwing more volume at this point.
That's what I was saying. He seems reluctant to throw against Amir Khan,
Well,
which
neither
is
of them
not.
are doing anything.
It's
though.
not usual. Yeah, but Amir Khan is not a striker. We know that.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't put all the pressure on Barboza to lead the dance.
No,
all the time.
but it's just not
So-
typical of what we see from a Barboza
yeah,
fight. if
yeah,
that
not
makes sense.
typical from him. But neither guy is really doing much at this point.
So we got to go over here. We got. I didn't pick the KSW event. I don't pick those. KSW 55.
That was not anywhere near close.
So let me look at Townsy and Bueno.
Not really sure how I feel
and
about
Lucas
this
Ross.
fight so far from what I've seen. My dog won't stop
Ooh,
barking.
Townsy picked Amir Khani by decision. Oh, uh-oh. Let's see Bueno. Bueno's got Barboza by knockout round 3. Okay. He's
I
still
don't
alive.
know. We're still 2 minutes and 45 seconds
That
left
would,
in this round. I don't know who's winning this round at this point right now.
This
I mean-
round is hard to judge. Nobody's.
Oh, never mind, not anymore.
It's definitely, and look, I told you Barboza's no slouch on the ground.
He's starting to set that choke up.
He's
though.
a black belt too.
But
And
Amir
hold on,
Khani's
who
smart,
was
though.
it? Was it Mech that said he saw the anaconda coming? He's setting it up.
It's not there
Ooh.
no more. He slipped it. It slipped out.
Yeah, he's out right now. He can still get it if he tried.
Nah, he's at this grip right here. He's right here.
He's just holding it
He's
right
not
now.
gonna get it. This is the grip.
No,
they got.
he's not getting it from right now, but he can get it if he wants to. Ooh.
He's got to feed that shoulder lower to get it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, back out.
Move that one. Eaton, yeah.
Damn. Oh, he hit him with the same punch too.
I got Americana decision and Marlon Moraes first round.
He's in on that leg. He's in on the leg,
Moraes
but
is
he's
probably going to
slippery.
win.
Nice defense there from Barboza.
Really, John's coaching Gary now. Ryan Hall doing his. Yeah, Ryan Hall's doing his thing. It's. I would like to see some more Ryan Hall.
Yeah, I mean,
kid guys
come on.
coming up.
Do something.
Barboza's bleeding too.
Do something.
He's dripping blood right there on the Armicani.
Let's see something. So where's he cut at? Is it a
It's gotta
nose
be
or
his,
is it an eye
his
or
left
what?
eye. It looks like
Or maybe a nose?
could be the nose, but I think it's his left eye.
Let's see. Yeah, it's
don't-
on that eye.
Yeah, it's the
It's
eye.
at that eye on the outside though. Towards the outside of the eye.
I have the most correct right now. Do you have the most correct right now? Because I feel like Girth Brooks has the most correct right now.
No,
you're-
Townsy has 8 correct.
Yeah, so Girth Brooks he has 8 correct as well, but Girth Brooks also had 8 correct going into the last fight. So he got that one wrong.
We've all been doing fairly well, I think.
That is little known. That's a good, interesting
right.
fact there, Mech.
He's got that
Oh,
choke.
hold
Nah,
on.
it's not in the right position though. I don't think he'll get it from there.
I don't know.
No, it's not in the right position.
Dude, if he could have
But
walked around and hooked
I
that
will
leg,
say so far that I do think Barboza is the better
So-
grappler at this point.
that's 2-0 Barboza, in my opinion. We got 9 seconds left. What do you think?
Yeah, 2-0 Barboza. Well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm leading 2-0 Barboza, but I don't know. The second round was close. It was close up. Yeah, I mean, it's still close, even that last minute, that last 30 seconds, even with Barboza threatening. Amir Khan finishes on top. It's a close round. I don't know.
Dude, Barboza dropped him, too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Never mind. With
That's
the drop.
a 2-0 Barboza.
Yeah,
in my
that's a
opinion.
2-0. I forgot about that for a second there.
Yeah, let's see. They're showing it for you.
Yeah, I mean, but that was the biggest moment of the entire fight too. Oh. But wait for Amir Khan to not get finished right there and regain his composure and finish on top at the end of the round. Yeah, definitely.
Look, Townsy, it was a hard one to
I'm
pick,
a
man.
huge fan of the Danaher Death Squad.
I like Amir Khani. Like he's one of my favorite fighters. But I just know when he's kind of outmatched, if that makes sense.
Well, we'll see. We still got 5 minutes left. Anything can happen here.
Anything can happen in this next
Anything
round,
can
but
happen.
it's just going into the pick.
I think it's likely 2-0 Barboza right now.
Going into the pick, it's just hard for me to pick Amir Khani versus Barboza.
yeah.
And for me, and I'm an Amir Khani fan, so I
don't
liked
know.
when he I remember when he won his first UFC fight and he asked to join SPG
whoever-
Ireland.
Sean Sheehan says that's a 10-8 round. No way.
No, that's not.
That was not a
no.
10-8 round.
Wow,
Adam Martin
thinks
says a 10-8
too?
round. I don't think that was a 10-8 round.
I don't know about 10-8 on that round.
I think it was a 10-9 round.
the
For
only
sure.
10-8 round I saw was
I mean,
earlier.
that round was so close and boring up until the last minute and a half of the round. He dropped him, then threatened with the choke, but Amir Khan reverses it and finishes out on top. That's the fight right there.
Yeah,
That's the round.
It wasn't a 10-8.
That's a 10-9 round. The drop doesn't make it an automatic 10-8.
What
in
was
my
the
opinion.
fight earlier in a 29-27? I told you it was a 10-8 third round.
Wasn't the Marcus Perez one? Was it?
It might-
No, it wasn't.
I don't remember which
Ooh,
fight
he
it
throws
was,
that
but
flying knee, but he misses it, and he
I think-
takes down Barboza though. So now the grappling's finally coming alive here in
it was
round
a
3.
Tibura Rothwell fight, wasn't it?
That might have been it.
Tibura Rothwell. I'm pretty sure that was it. Seminars from Henzo and a DDS guy. Very interesting. Go ahead of the card. Yeah.
Now we're seeing.
You know, I like watching the Gracie brothers. They put these like videos out on YouTube or YouTube.
yeah, I
every
know
now
what
and
you're
then.
talking about.
I like watching those.
So Amir Khan is controlling the top position, but Barbosa's threatening with the Kimura here. Even though, so Amir Khan shelves that leg. Did you see that? He just pulled that leg up and shelved it on top of his thigh there. He's not worried about that Amir Khan, or that Kimura there. See, he's
No,
keeping
this
that-
this is
he's
Amir
keeping that
Khan's
ankle up. That's good.
game right here.
That's smart stuff right there. I do that in wrestling all the time.
I mean, I feel like he
Shelving the
needs
leg,
to
it
finish
makes
it.
it hard
though.
for a guy to stand up. I think he needs to finish it, or he needs to get a 10-8 somehow.
I think
He
it's
needs to land
2-0
some heavy.
Barboza.
If he gets a 10-8, he can get a draw. But
I
he's
don't
got a
know.
lot of work to get a 10-8 here.
If everybody
He'd
thought
have to
the last
rock him.
round was 10-8, though,
He'd have to rock. Well, if everybody
what do
thought
the
that-
judges think? I didn't see a
if
10-8,
he
but
can control him for 3.5 minutes on the ground, and they're going to say the last round was a 10-8, this should be a 10-8.
that's what I'm saying.
But I don't think, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. This is still 2.5 minutes left in the round. But if he could control him here for the next 2.5 minutes, based on criteria,
I mean, you could consider it. He's dominating the grappling right now. Oh, that was slick. He recognized that as soon as Barboza went to throw on that triangle. He knew it, and
he was ready.
Amir Khan is one of the best grapplers in MMA. So underrated, his grappling game. But I think Barboza, because of his striking, he also often gets overlooked for his grappling game.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, right now we have a pretty good idea this fight's going to decision. I don't think Amir Khan is
We
going
got
to
a
finish
minute
him.
50 left.
I don't think he's going to finish him. The way he's throwing ground and pound, he doesn't look to be killing.
No.
It's looking to me like we're going to a decision, probably a Barbosa decision, 29-28, with a minute and a half left in the round, in my opinion.
Ooh, good
so far.
elbow. I think Amir Khan needs to attack.
Yeah.
You got a minute and a half left. He's down 2-0. He needs to attack
We
for
both
some,
we
a
both
finish right now.
think he's down 2-0.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
who
the
knows
majority
the
of people
judges?
are going to say the same thing.
I don't see the judges giving Amir Khan round 2 in any instance. So
Yeah.
he was dropped in the round, dominated for the majority. Is he standing him up? Wow, he stood him up 105. Amir Khan
Yeah.
was working, I feel like.
I don't know. I feel like he was active enough they should have kept it there.
That's what I mean. I feel like he was
I
working.
mean, he wasn't
Ooh,
exactly working.
Barboza with a left
He
hook.
wasn't working to finish, but he was active enough they should have kept it there.
Yeah, he does
But,
have
I
a
mean,
solid
I don't
base.
like that ref anyway, though. I don't like that ref anyway, though.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good stand-up. I think Amir Khan was doing enough to keep it down.
No. I mean, I definitely think he was doing enough to keep it down.
A ref's job is not to dictate the pace. Oh,
He
how
just-
did that
he
put him
just-
down?
He just potentially changed the entire outcome of a fight here.
Yeah, well,
Well,
kind
it's
of.
like you and I were saying. If he could keep him there and continue doing what he was doing, he
Almost
could potentially have a 10-8 there.
Barboza's
Right?
landing like
So now-
crazy right now.
Now he swings the
This
fight
is
the
the
other
old
direction,
school
maybe.
Barboza that we know. Because he is
15
throwing
seconds.
and landing.
15 seconds, 10 seconds left.
Watch for a spin just to end the fight. He's going to throw like a spinning heel kick or something. Nope, he's going to stand there and put his hands up.
So this is the 10-9. So this is going to be
Okay.
a 10-9 for Amir Khan in the last
Mm-hmm.
round. It could have potentially been a 10-8, but the ref jumped in.
I don't like the ref stepping in on that one.
No.
I think that was a 10-9
This
Amirkhani.
fight could have potentially been a draw.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? With the drop, though, that round could be a draw. He dropped Amirkhani.
I mean, I don't know if that really was a drop in round 3.
Yeah, watch it.
I don't think that was a drop. I think that was more him
See
trying
if
to
they
slip
get
it.
it. He might have, but it looked like a drop to me because he kind of sat down on that.
I mean, I think he was trying to
see,
slip
here-
it.
Nope, that's not it.
That was
That
round
was
3,
after
though.
it. That was right after. But we're going to the decision.
All right, well, we'll see what they have there. What do you guys think right now? I'm saying 29-28 Barbosa.
29-28 Barboza.
I
seems
don't
to be
like the
legit.
fact that the ref stepped in at all in that one. That one was kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
So, yeah, his base is very solid. Wow, Amirkhani. We're talking about Amirkhani. Mechanized handshake, mechanized bioweapon was handshake last time. He said Amirkhani's base is solid. All right, we go to the decision.
All right, let's hear this.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals: 30-26, 30-27, and 29-28. All for your winner.
So one judge did give a 2-round 10-8.
Yeah, one. Yep,
One judge gave him a 10-8 second round.
yep.
But it was kind of interesting.
Wow, I
scores.
can't believe that
A
the two people
30-27
gave the third round
to Barboza.
to Barbosa.
Well, I heard 29-26,
There was 30. Yeah, well, there was
30-27, 29-26, and 29-28. So there was only one judge that gave the third round
Yeah.
to Barboza.
I don't know about those.
But
scorecards.
I didn't give. I said that because he did drop him. I feel like it looked like he dropped him.
I don't
they
know if
might
that
have
was a
saw
drop.
that.
I think there was a slip. I don't think there was a drop. I
What's
think
he
that
got
was
to
a
say?
slip,
Let's hear this on. Darren Howard is talking.
Exactly like that. You try to move a little bit, try to take
So hey, you asked earlier. That's 1-0 Brazil right there.
What?
That's 1-0 Brazil. We had somebody asking earlier how Brazil's going to do.
Talk to me about
Is this the first Brazilian on the card?
Actually, he's the second. Is Marcus Perez a Brazilian?
future in this weight class.
I don't know. He might be.
I don't
I know
remember.
the next two, or the next one's Brazilian.
I'm ready to be
BJJ new ref fruit basket. Yeah, that ref was he.
I'm ready. Is there any
I don't understand standing that one up. It's not like they were just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah,
Americani
Marcus
was
Perez
working.
is Brazilian.
filho, Noah, Vitória, papai
They busted my bracket. Americani needs to go up to I don't know if he needs to go up to 155. Barboza came down from 155, and that was a really close fight. Yeah, Perez lost, so that is true. So maybe 1-1. Is Perez Brazilian though?
Well, there was two different Brazilians as well on that lost.
Because you have Moraes, you got
Yeah, Rodriguez
Barboza.
or whatever his name was. Bruno
Is
Silva
Silva-
is Brazilian, and he lost.
He lost, so Bruno Silva lost. That's right.
Yep.
They had a few Brazilians on this card, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Dude, I'm like Rodrigo Nascimento. He lost to Christakis. He was Brazilian, so they're like what 1-3.
Yeah, I think that's
1-3. They're
1-3 for Brazil going into the main event. Yeah.
Yep, that's where we're at. So with the group though, you still stay in first place right now, right?
Yep.
So you stay in first place with 8 correct right now. I'm in 9th place with 445 picks. I can't beat you because we have the same thing picked for the next one. Maybe I can pass some people. Hopefully I can break into.
But Bueno and the Squirt General passed Townsy on that fight.
I mean, I'm honestly only 55 points behind. I'm not even 55. I'm 35 points behind top 5 behind Lucas Ross.
I think so, Townsy. I think Amir Khani needs to work on his striking. 145, 155. I think as long as he works on his striking, he'll be fine. I think that's his downfall right now is the striking.
Volume though.
Yeah, volume, just technicality.
I mean,
period.
his striking isn't that bad. His volume
ground
is
game
not
is
that good.
phenomenal.
Though. Yeah, his ground game is great.
So Squirt General has Sandhagen picked. So
Mute that again there.
Oh no, Bueno has Sandhagen. Let's
So
see what
where are
Squirt
you
General
at in the
has
world
Sand-
right now?
I'll find out in just a second. I'm checking everybody. Moraes, KO round 3. So Bueno's got the same pick as me. Townsy, let's see what he's got. The only way he can beat me is if he picks Sandhagen and gets a semi-perfect. Actually, I think he would he would tie me at that point. He's got Moraes, KO round 1.
me.
Damn it.
Sorry.
So he can't beat me. Okay. But Bueno's got that. I've got Moraes knockout round 3.
Right
Yeah,
now,
you're
you're
kinda
344th in the world right now, Cullen.
You got me 344. Damn.
Yep, you are.
Well, let me get that perfect
Hey,
Moraes
this is
pick
the best
here. That would
you've
be
done
dope.
in the last few weeks, though.
I'm going for win number 4, though, right here, baby.
That's what's up. You were 982 4 events ago.
I know. Well, just last event, I think I finished really close to last place in our group anyway.
2,456th overall
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, last week, the last couple events were pretty rough on me. I feel
Marlon
like.
Moraes. Love watching him fight. First of all, he should
Yeah,
have
exactly.
been the one
Edson,
fighting
2 to
for
3%
the title.
less body fat, 145, and just came down in weight. Exactly. That's kind of my thinking for Americani. I like him at 145. I think he just needs to work on his striking game.
More volume.
Moraes is
I'm so
nasty
excited
fast.
about this
Moraes is.
Moraes is going to dominate him, I feel like.
I don't know that this fight's going to be close. I feel like I'm probably
I
going to.
mean, a lot of
Sandhagen
people
might
like
make me look
Sandhagen.
stupid, but
A lot of people like Sandhagen, but I think Moraes is too good everywhere.
when I look at who they've fought,
That's part of the problem.
Moraes has fought the who's who, and Sandhagen's kind of. I feel like he's still coming up.
Well, and think about it. Moraes won round 1 against Cejudo.
Yep.
He looked good in that round. Round 2, things started to change and shift direction a little bit. But I think Moraes is probably one of the... Early on in the fight, he's probably the most dangerous fighter anywhere from 35-45. Early on in a fight. You start getting to the later rounds, he starts to slow down a little bit. Much like his best friend, Edson Barbosa. Your mic is way away from you, by the way, just so you know, in case you're talking.
Nope. I knew that.
Try not to chew on it.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention to it, and then I saw somebody say there, remove the mic when you're eating, bro. And I'm like, oh, shit, thanks.
Oh, I don't know if
Thanks
I
for
was
the
doing
heads
that. I
up.
think I might have been. I don't know if I did, though, when I was eating. Maybe
I
they were talking
completely
about me.
spaced it because I don't usually eat during the podcast, but I haven't eaten shit
You
all
eat
day.
every time during the podcast.
Not even. I eat
Taco
before.
Bell. You eat all the time during the podcast.
I did eat one other time, Taco Bell. One time.
Talking with his mouth full.
Mm-hmm.
Sandhagen into the cage. He looks ready.
We're going to find out.
Yeah. I don't know. He's a good fighter, though. He's a really good fighter. But Moraes, honestly, he shouldn't even have to fight this fight. This fight right here. He should have gone right to the title fight. A lot of people disagree with me on that, though. They all go to Aljo, but he beat Aljo.
I think Aljo right now is...
He beat Aljo, though.
I think right now, based off their past records, going off what they've done recently, I think Aljo's deserving right now.
The only thing that you have to go off of that is bad for Moraes is the fact that he lost to Henry Cejudo. Mm-hmm. But he won that round, the first round of that fight. That's the only thing you have bad to say on Moraes is that, he doesn't have as long of a winning streak, but that's because he fought the number 1 fighter in the world at 125 and 35. Mm-hmm. The champ, the Olympic gold medalist, that's the only person he lost to recently. And that's the only reason people even make that argument. So to me, Moraes still should be the number 1 contender. And he still is number 1 ranked, if I remember right, the number 1 ranked contender. But they skipped him because he had COVID, right? So he had COVID, and they're like, oh, no, we're going to go with Aljo. Well, now we're at a point where he doesn't have COVID, so why are we even worried about Aljo? Right?
Training camps and all that other BS.
Yeah, but the fight, they were trying to get that fight to happen a couple months ago. Mm-hmm. It never happened. So now it shouldn't even be a conversation about that. Should have just went straight to
Punching
Marlon Moraes.
Cejudo would be fun. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Cejudo should have ever been the 125 champ. I think that he lost that fight to Mighty Mouse. The second fight, too.
Well, he lost the first round. The second one...
Well, the first fight he got finished.
He got finished in the first one. The second one, a lot of people thought Mighty Mouse won it. Mm-hmm. I think that Cejudo won it.
The only reason people think Cejudo won is because of all the takedowns. But when you look at the rules and the way they're lined up and the scoring criteria, Cejudo got the takedowns, but he didn't do anything with them.
But a takedown
From the bottom,
a
Mighty
takedown is
Mouse
still-
landed all the
a
strikes. He
takedown
did
is
all the
still
work.
effective grappling, though.
It
A
is,
takedown
but
is
effective
still-
grappling from
so-
the bottom counts too.
Yeah, and effective striking goes.
And Mighty Mouse was throwing submissions from the bottom, throwing strikes from. He was doing all the work while Cejudo laid on him and did nothing.
What's more important, the submission attempt or the submission defense?
The attempt.
You think so? I don't know.
It has to be the attempt. You get
I
more
don't
for
know.
being offensive than defensive.
I don't know. I think it really doesn't matter as long as you stop it. It would be the same as stopping a takedown. If you go out there and you take 8 attempts at a takedown and you don't get a single takedown and the guy stops you,
Yeah, but if you only get 1 out of 8 and you land that one, that's all it takes.
really? What if you get back to your feet, though, right away? So, I mean, like, being able to get the takedown is important. Being able to hold him down is important. Being able to attack for a submission is important. But if you don't get the submission,
You still got it. But in that particular fight, Mighty Mouse outstruck him from the bottom.
I mean,
That's
from
crazy.
my appearance in watching it, like, I felt like Cejudo
Damn,
won that
Sandhagen's
fight.
5'11"?
Yeah, I mean, he's a tall dude. But watching that fight, I felt like Cejudo won that fight for sure.
I
sure.
wouldn't say for sure anything on that one.
For sure. I felt like he did.
He didn't do enough.
But I can understand people arguing against
I know
it.
UFC, they just wanted him to win. Mighty Mouse, they traded Mighty Mouse right after that fight all the way over to 1FC for Ben Askren.
Yeah, but the UFC doesn't have anything to do with the judges as far as...
So we think.
I think with
Vegas, they're
all-
deeply entrenched in Vegas.
No,
I think if
no,
you look at
I think
Vegas,
honestly, if you look at the history of boxing and all the stuff that's come out on boxing,
Moraes is going to be real strong in this fight.
God, dude, he looks like he broke his nose recently.
Goddard?
Yeah, his nose is completely sideways now.
Yeah, so's mine. Happens.
No, your nose isn't sideways like Goddard's is right now.
But
But
it's not
if
as
you look,
not as prominent.
if you
but
look at the history of boxing and the investigations into the corruption because of mafia and fixed fights and stuff like that, I don't think that the UFC even risk anything like that because it could instantly destroy their promotion.
definitely could. I don't know.
So I don't.
I
Think
guarantee there's some sort of there's always corruption within businesses like this. Always.
I don't think there's been a single thrown fight in the UFC on
Since
Zuffa.
Dana White took out
no
or
on
took over?
on the Zuffa or on not
Because
Zuffa,
I was like, we
on
already
the
know there's
owner-
one proven.
on the owner end.
Because we already know.
Which
Well,
one's
on
one
the owner
proven?
end, okay.
Which
I was
one's
gonna say,
proven?
There was one proven fight. I don't remember who it was.
No, I mean I have no doubt in my mind that there's people who've probably thrown fights. I don't think that anybody's ever
You're
thrown a fight
talking
because
about on the owner, and that's
yes,
a little different.
because the promotion was like, we want you to throw this fight, or I don't think that
Or
judges
the
have
judges
ever been
indifferent.
out there to be like, we want you to win this fight.
I do think some judges
So
have been
I think
swayed
judges,
certain ways.
I think judges are biased and there's potential outside interference, but I don't think any of the promotions ever had anything to do with it,
Yeah,
ever.
we'll see.
So-
I mean, there's potential for it.
I mean, I think
Look
if
at
you look at the
Sandhagen.
way,
Look at Moraes' right arm though, way bigger.
if you look at the way that Dana White has been actively speaking against corruption through other organizations and really wanting to do shit a good
a lot
way
of
in the
corrupt
UFC,
people speak against corruption though.
maybe.
No, maybe a lot
I mean,
of people.
it
do,
is
like,
it
do.
is it is true.
They
Even
stack the
Customoto,
fights. They don't need anyone throwing them.
even Customoto,
Yeah, even Customoto.
yeah, Mr. Gray,
All right, here we go. Round 1, baby.
yeah.
God, Moraes is jacked, dude, for 135.
Yeah, see, I don't think anyone threw him. But I do know a lot of people look at that Anderson Silva versus, why can't I think? Forrest Griffin fight, and they say that was a thrown fight. I don't think it was.
Oh, when Forrest Griffin got knocked out and ran out of the cage? No, there's
Yeah.
differences there. I don't know.
I don't
there's
think it was,
some
but a
fights
lot of
that are
people thought that
questionable.
that one was thrown.
A lot of mine come from when you get shady judges. Might
Yeah,
not
but
be
I don't think the
directly on
judges-
the UFC.
I don't think that has anything to do with the UFC or the promotion. Like, I
Sometimes.
definitely feel like there is corruption as far as judging and stuff goes, but I don't think the promotion has anything to do with it. I don't think that they would even risk it. So, I don't know. 1 minute into it right now.
Yeah, Moraes is going to knock him out.
They're both exchanging leg kicks a lot, though.
They are, but Moraes is going to knock him out. I can see it.
Moraes has heavier leg kicks. He's known for having his heavy leg kicks.
His
Oh, that was a good
punches,
body
dude.
shot, though.
Look at these punches that are landing. It's only a matter of time. Sandhagen's taking them right now, but look at those are landing right on the temple. It's only a matter
Well,
of
that
time
wasn't
before
temple,
one
that
of them
was
puts
right
up.
on the ear. That one that you said landed on the temple.
It was right, same area, dude. Your temple's here, your ears
It
here.
was close. It was close.
I mean, you
but-
got like an inch and a half between the two.
But that was back here, not.
It looked
here.
more in
That was,
front of the
like,
ear
right
to me.
there.
But you look at these, Moraes is just landing the harder shots for sure.
And we thought that would happen, though. We thought that
Yeah.
Moraes would land the harder strikes.
100%. I'm interested to see if Sandhagen tries to take it down.
I don't know.
That's where it's gonna be interesting.
But why, though? Why take him down?
I think that might be his best chance, to be honest.
You think against Moraes, taking him down would be the best chance?
I feel like it
I mean,
might be,
I feel like his best chance is standing up against Moraes
and just
but-
landing a lucky shot.
Well, no, but trying to push it into the distance.
He's gonna get
although-
knocked out standing.
I think Moraes wins the first 3 rounds. Probably likely loses 4 and 5 and wins
Whew.
the decision.
Moraes even snapped a head kick up there. Yeah, I just don't see Sandhagen standing with him too long because he is just taking too many shots right
But
now.
he's not even flinching from him.
He's not flinching from him, but you can see the damage. His face is reddening.
affect. It's because he's white as fuck, dude. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, well, but the marking's there, so you know they're hard shots. either
But the
way.
marking is there, yeah. But if you look at Moraes, if you look at his left rib area, he's got some redness there too as well.
He has Bieber eyes. What the
And-
hell?
Look at right there.
You got Sandhagen, Mech? Wow, ooh, that's interesting. I don't see it.
Ooh, wicked uppercut there. I love
was
how
a good
fast that
uppercut.
was. Wham!
Ooh,
That
good
was
checked
sick.
leg
Those are
kick.
the
That
ones
one hurt.
too.
You know that one hurt like
yeah,
a
dude.
mother.
Dude,
You just see that when he checked that kick. I have
you
flash-
could tell. You could tell.
Oh,
Oh,
there
he
see
goes.
Moraes with that left.
uh,
He's just landing the hardest shots
definitely landing the harder shots. But Sandhagen is taking them well.
so far to this point.
You know,
Which
who
is
Sand-
why I
oh,
picked
he
the-
slipped. That was a slip. That was a slip.
It was a slip. He threw a lot of power in that punch and kind of just
but
was
you
off
know,
balance.
You know who Sandhagen reminds me of right now when I'm watching it.
Don't say Tim Means.
No, I wasn't gonna say Tim Means. I was gonna
Kinda.
say Tim Elliott.
Oh, Tim Elliott. Yeah, Tim Elliott. I knew it was that's the one who I was thinking. That means. But
Yeah.
the Tim
just
Elliott,
the length,
125.
Just the length and the way he moves his body.
Yeah, I
It's
can see
not
it.
as swinging and stuff like that, but I definitely see it.
Yeah. Dude, the way Moraes is throwing these punches, if
Gosh, this is fun.
Sandhagen's smart, dude, he's going to slip and counter with the left because Moraes is coming in with his chin out and looping that left.
Yeah.
Dude, and if he's smart, he can just kind of duck under and counter with
Ooh,
that left
good
hand.
Kick. Good kick. 30 seconds left. It's been a close round.
Good
Ooh,
knee, good left. Man,
Nice.
we are
Close
exchanging.
round. I do think Moraes has the edge in the round, though.
I think he's throwing the more powerful strikes, and based off the scoring criteria, damage or impact, as they say in the words for criteria, takes
Sandhagen
precedent
looks good.
over
And
volume.
if he can get this takedown at the end here.
He's not going to get. Oh, he got it.
He got it. I mean, that was kind of Sandhagen giving
I think
it up on
Sandhagen.
purpose.
I was going to say. I
He
feel
tried
like
to
he gave
sit
it
the
to him.
angle. He didn't get the angle, but he tried to sit for
He
it.
stopped defending any kind of. Yeah.
He tried to sit and get an angle and didn't get it.
So that's
All right.
definitely. So for
So,
me, 1-0
Moraes-
Moraes.
Moraes definitely with that takedown at the end there definitely seals it. So
1-0 Marlon Moraes.
yeah, I agree. What do you guys got? Let us know in the chat.
And be sure to hit up our contest, guys. 500 subscribers. We're going to be giving away 2 copies of EA UFC 4.
Boom.
One for PlayStation, one for Xbox.
Maybe one for each, or maybe 2 for Xbox or 2 for PlayStation. We haven't purchased them yet.
That is true. I mean, if
bottom line
if
is-
we get 2 guys on Xbox, hey.
The bottom line is, if we're gonna do the drawing, you have to be liked.
Meg says
you have to-
negative.
You have to like that video. You got to be subscribed to our
You think
page.
Sandhagen won
and
that
comment
first round,
on that.
Meg?
No, Sandhagen didn't win that.
I don't
first
know
round.
about that, man. He
No,
ate some
no way. I don't
hard
know.
shots.
I don't know. I don't feel like it though. I mean, but
See that
Where's
left
the-
hand? Look at his whole left
it's
side
'cause
of his
he's
face.
white, dude. Like
I know,
he's
but
like,
he's looking like Two-Face right now.
bro, like you are white. But he is whiter than you,
I know, that's weird.
and like you're way whiter than me,
Yeah. It's probably fair.
and I'm really white.
That's a fair assessment. He's got the red beard too, so we got something in common. Oh, mine's a little bit more whiter nowadays.
Yeah.
It's that old age. We're standing in the middle again. Sandhagen with a good front kick.
Mayor Mercules. He sub, liked, and commented and all. Nice. I love it.
Got you, brother.
Yeah.
Volume, yeah. I mean, the volume is second in terms of damage, though. In terms of the UFC, well, actually, it's not even UFC. It's the new unified rules of MMA as of 2017.
The UFC tends to use those rules, but they also modify it.
It depends on where they're at, too. Like, whether they're in California or Vegas,
Well,
they seem to change
they
sometimes.
still modified it, though, going here, though, because they still do the one hand is down and not two
Instead
hands.
of the two.
Which is the new rules say.
Oh! Did he land that?
I looked
Oh,
away.
my God!
I looked away.
Oh, my God!
I looked away.
I thought he ducked under it. Oh, my God. Cory
fuck
Sandhagen,
happened?
a spinning heel kick.
I didn't even see it.
Watch, they're going to show this replay. I thought he ducked under it. It looked clean. It looked like he ducked under, but oh my God, it was so fast. So fast.
I don't even know what I was saying at the time.
Wow.
What happened now? I don't even care anymore.
Oh my God. Yeah, fuck whatever you just said. Wait for the replay on this one. Watch this. It looked like he ducked under almost. Look at that. It just
Ooh.
barely glanced the top of the head. That was a glancing blow. Moraes kind of...
Let's see from this angle.
Oh,
Ooh,
right
no,
behind
not
the ear.
glancing.
The heel hit right behind the ear. But I don't think he was
I
out.
think
That was an early stoppage.
Stop, though.
He went down for sure. It was a knockdown, but Moraes was in it. 1, 2.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
A little bit early.
Not necessarily a bad stoppage, but maybe a tad bit early.
Yeah, it's hard to...
Maybe a tad bit early, but not necessarily a bad stoppage.
I would have liked to see him give him a couple seconds
that
more.
was a head kick and maybe 3 or 4 unanswered.
Well,
on the
he was
ground.
coming in after the
He
head
was
kick.
coming-
That's the problem.
I mean, he rolled over, but once he got hit there, 3 or 4 unanswered. You know, he
Hey, the
reached
man.
it up, but you know, I don't necessarily think it's a bad stoppage. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily think it's a great stoppage.
I don't think it's a great... I don't even know that I would say it's a good stoppage, to be honest. I think it's an okay stoppage. I wouldn't argue with it.
Can't argue it.
I think it was a little bit early. I would have liked to see him give Moraes a few more seconds, maybe another second or two there.
Yeah.
Because Moraes looked like he was still in it when he
Nice
looked like
job.
he was trying to fight back.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, though. He looked like he was trying to fight back, but he took 3 or 4 unanswered.
He did take a couple quick unanswered right after that.
And that's the problem.
So Bueno Knight took first place on the night with that.
Nice. Bueno Knight. Is that his first one or his second one?
I think that's his second one.
He's been up there close a lot of times.
He's usually up top, but I think that's his second fight, second win. So he won. He beat me by 25 points.
Man, man, Marlon Moraes. I'm sorry, man. He just lost out on a title shot.
Yeah, he did.
And you and I have been talking about this recently. You're better off waiting.
Well, that's what we talked about it with your girl JoJo.
With JoJo.
JoJo lost out on a title fight because she didn't want to sit around.
Was that Maya Stevenson she fought? Yeah, I think it was Maya.
It was Maya.
Stevenson.
Was it Stevenson?
Yeah.
It was Maya something for sure.
Oh, actually, we could crush one of these.
That was an early stoppage for sure, possibly bad. He never, he didn't look out. He was rolling. He did take a couple punches, but they didn't affect him on the ground there.
Yeah.
I would have liked to seen it going a little bit longer.
I wouldn't say bad. I wouldn't say it was a bad stoppage, but early.
The ref seemed like, in my opinion, though, as soon as that kick landed, the ref looked like he wanted to stop it instantly.
Yeah.
I think in a main event like this, you got to give him a little bit more chance because he started darting across cage. He was ready to call it as soon as Moraes went down.
But he did pause, though, and give him a chance, though.
1, 2, 3, pause, and then boom, yeah.
I want to see the whole sequence.
Ah, come on. That just clipped right behind the ear, right above the head.
He's dropped 1,
or
2,
right above
3.
That missed.
4,
that one
5.
down hit. But they didn't do anything. Look at him. They didn't even
weren't
snap his head.
super heavy.
They didn't even snap his head back.
I don't know. And it's a spur of the moment thing, though. If I see a guy take 5 punches unanswered like that after getting head kicked, I might stop it too. While looking at it again, I don't know.
For me, it's hard because the punches didn't even have impact.
It's not a great stoppage. I can understand where the ref's coming from.
Yeah, that's why I said it's okay. I wouldn't say it's bad because you're looking at the situation in real time.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at that, for me, Moraes' head never snapped back from any of those.
It is an okay stoppage, not great.
A couple of them actually missed.
Man, I don't know.
That fake jab set up the good Moraes right in the range.
Nice job, Sandhagen, not taking anything away from you. Fantastic job. Great kick. Way to follow it up with some good ground and pound there.
I agree. He
I
was
mean-
never limp, never went out. So I mean that's an argument that he has. But ultimately the ref did stop it, so Sandhagen won, and Bueno Knight finishes
And-
the evening in first
I
place.
mean, the truth of the matter is we've seen way worse stoppages than that.
Oh yeah,
So if we're going to complain about something, this isn't the one to complain about.
I
But
finished in second place. We got Killa in third. Squirt General tied for third. Townsy is in fifth place. Lucas Ross in sixth. Liam Perez in seventh. Phony in eighth. Heather 13R actually passed you,
then she tied for 8th.
and she tied for eighth place. You finished in 11th behind Fisty McKickerchoke. Girth Brooks in 12. JGH. JGH, that's her worst finish in a while.
Where did Bueno Knight finish overall?
I don't know, but JGH, she's been in
like
the top
five,
three
dude,
like the
top
last
three,
several
top
weeks.
5, yeah. Find out where Bueno Knight finished overall.
oops,
and while
wrong
you're
one.
doing that, though, I want to remind everybody who's still here, make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell button so it reminds you every
344.
time we're coming out here. So Bueno Knight finishes 344 overall in the world. There was 3,000 and I think, was it 70 something?
3,050.
3,050 people overall that made their picks in this event. So good job, Bueno Knight.
Good job, Bueno. That's his second win. Either way, what'd you think of the card overall? I thought it was a great night of fights, guys. What'd you think?
I mean, I've loved Fight Island.
Fight Island has been fantastic.
So-
Tonight has not been an anomaly. It's been a great night of fights.
I want the UFC to continue this pattern with having a lot of fights come up more rapidly. I think that it's better off that way. They don't get the full training camp. They don't get to train for their opponent, and it just makes it more exciting, in my opinion.
So Hank Hill says, I mean, he fell, but not because he was out. I mean, it's true. I think, like I said, both of us think it was an okay stoppage. It's not something I would argue with, but I do think it was a bit premature. Mech says he's okay, guys. Don't worry.
Not bad. A very good fight. Yeah, it was good. It was, amazing fight night for sure.
Yeah.
I loved it. I had a great time. Some good knockouts.
Some
Chris
good
Dawkins,
knockouts. Really, the only fight that I
Tom Aspinall. looked
you
good.
look at the entire card, there's only one fight that I probably wasn't too keen on, and that was the Ben Rothwell versus Marcin Tybura fight.
But it was a heavyweight fight.
Other
so
than
we
that-
don't go into the heavyweight fights with a lot of
Unless
high
it's Tom
expectations.
Aspinall, and we got that knockout
Well, I
round
mean,
one.
even then,
Chris Dawkins,
it
knockout
doesn't
round
matter,
one,
though,
baby.
but we don't go into those fights, like thinking that heavyweight fight. This is going to be the most skilled fight. This is going to be the most technical fight. We're looking for a big night or a big knockout or a long, boring fight.
Yeah. And
be honest.
before we get out of here, though, Jake, I want to tell everybody, make sure you like, subscribe, share us with your friends, hit
Damn,
that
he's
bell.
just echoing what I said 2 minutes
We
ago.
got it. We got it. And, hey, guys, I'm 4-0 in my fantasy league right now. Looking at 5-0. Root for me.
I would be 4-0 if I was doing a fantasy.
Go Pack Go for all you guys out there. Go Pack Go.
Nah, you know what I do is I go to owners' houses and I stand in front of their gear, take pictures flipping
With
it
your
off
Seahawks
and
stuff?
thumb down, yeah, wearing all my Seahawks stuff. I did that and I'll do it again.
But, all right, Jay, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, man, let's